Oh, hi. How's it going, everyone? Happy Thursday. It's a bit of a late stream, and that's a bit of a strange song to cut into. Apologize for any confusion on that. Oh man, this mic really went down. Sorry, give me 1 second. I just want to fix that. This thing fell over on me yesterday, so it's not in a good position. Give me 1 second here while I adjust that, and we'll talk about what I want to talk about today. Okay? Sound good? Hopefully. Good. Putting here, not here. Two web cameras is weird, but that's what I'm doing. Let me put you on mute so you don't hear me fuddle fuddle. Alright, that should be good. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. But yeah, streaming late today. Just because, well, twofold reasons. One, I was up late last night. Woohoo. And two, just getting used to what the new schedule is going to be. Honestly, there's been no one watching during the day. So I figured, well, not recently anyway. So I figured there was no harm in just switching to night early. So tomorrow's stream is going to be for Feckless Fridays also in the evening. I was going to say that first. And aside of that, originally I did not have plans to do a just chatting tonight. It was just going to be like, yes, let's finish Blue Toad Murder Files and do some more Yakuza. But that's just not what was in the cards today. Let me turn that up just a little bit. I just been seeing... I have not been part of the Giant Bomb community in a while. Let me just start there. So I want to talk about that today in terms of what might be the last of the site, which rather sucks because I was a member of that community from day one of its inception. As soon as that whole thing with Jeff Gerstmann happened, when he was no longer part of GameSpot, not GameStop. I don't think he ever was part of GameStop. Hopefully never. Anyway, but yeah, from that whole Kanan List thing, it was awful. Finding out a few years ago, that he got let go again from his own site is very strange as well. But yeah, I made so many friends from Giant Bomb, and hearing now that they're pulling like podcast stuff and like basically censoring the people who work in the site just because of their new ownership is pretty crazy to me. It's just, that's not why the site was founded, but that's where it went to. I think nowadays, game sites aren't as popular as what they used to be. It's not as big a community. Most of that stuff is found on Twitch and such now. Everyone has their own little small hovels of communities. But I can't help but reminisce and feel fondly about those days and everything that made that what it was. I mean, in fact, like, if it wasn't for being part of that community, I would not have, like, a lot of the experience that I've had. Like, I would never have been introduced to Left 4 Dead 2. I would not have gotten into Twin Peaks for certain, because I would not have known about Deadly Premonition, and Ryan Davis, rest his soul. He was a big influence on my decision to get into that series in the first place. So there's a lot. And like, even the fact that I bought a goddamn Zune. Yes, I still have a Zune. It doesn't work very well, as you can see, it's plugged in. It just does not. It's a little time capsule from when I used to drive to college and commute. I would have thought that I had a podcast on there of them. There was definitely a podcast from those guys from here. This was my first portable music device, unless you count my little juke. Which, if you know what a juke is, you are your own awesome person. But yeah, this is just woof. Like, take a look at this. It might get the low battery thing, but see that on there? It's Luchador. I had so many t-shirts, everything. And you wouldn't have the Drew Scanlon GIF either without Giant Bomb. It just had a big influence on many different things. And I just wanted to take some time today. Oh, things are dropping. To share some stuff. Yep, looks like it's fine. I think it was just a hiccup on my end. Okay. So I made so many lists for the site back when I was active. And I was part of a podcast too, from a group of small friends. It wasn't a very popular podcast, obviously. But I mean, it had so many good memories. Skype calls, IRC chats, private message chats, everything. And it's just something I just wanted to recognize. Because if the site is gone, all those are gone. I still have those memories. And yeah. But yeah, let me just go ahead and share what I want to share. And then we'll move on from there a bit. As otherwise, the plan today was just like, look at all these cool socks I bought from Target yesterday. Because I was needing that. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. I don't feel like going into that today. Those cool socks, though, I feel like... man, oh man. Anyway, let me go ahead and get started on sharing what I want to share. All right? We get vertical Jacki for this. So this is my profile for Giant Bomb. And I have no idea how much longer these are going to be up on the site, which is why I want to go over this information, because it's still precious to me. I don't update this stuff anymore, but I know that it's had a bit of an influence on other people on the site too. So why not share a bit of it? Like, the most popular of these lists was the first one I made, which was their best Wikipedia entries. If you're not familiar, which I'm fun, by the way, which if you're on this site, maybe you should be. It's one of those game database sites with some great content. I don't know about recently. I stopped following the main content, like I would say at least 8 years ago. But I still keep in touch with a lot of the friends I made from the site. But yeah, this was this was my first list that I made for the site, and it got shared by Jeff. So it got a lot of traction on the site. So I was very happy about that. Definitely was still growing up when I was doing all this sort of stuff, still very young. So, which I know looks can be deceiving, but I'm not as young as I used to be. Anyway, the great thing about the Wikipedia aspects of this site, but I still think is great, could be better for reasons. But one of the better reasons that it's a good Wikipedia site is that you can just like lick. You can lick things too, I'm sure. There's probably a thing connecting all that. Kaka! Hey, Magus. Welcome. Doing some reminiscing at the moment. And this here is just some of the Wikipedia entries that I just really liked from the site that you could literally just connect game concepts on. So like any game that you can find that was a food product, you can just go into here and be like, look, here's a whole list of games that are just game food products. Bingo. And I love that about this site. Hamburger entries, anything that had hamburgers in it, thinly veiled disguises. You get some really interesting concepts. Games with evil mustaches, video game characters that play video games, games that it's not actually possible to complete 100% even though they have achievements. Meme games, broken English games, games that have characters without pants but with shirts, very specific. Games where you can fornicate. Games with terrible parents in it. Games with sadism, massacre, tower defense games. So of course that's because I love tower defense. That's why it's on this list. I don't think this is the reason people like this list. Games with voice acting, because back then, like 2008, I think it was 2008, 2009. I mean, that still was somewhat of a new thing. Now it's just like pretty much all new games have that, practically. Unless we're talking about indie games, that's a different ballpark, isn't it? Dear Diary, today I turned into a zombie. Actually, how many games have that now? Oh, I didn't know that was in Oblivion. Well, you see, this stuff is still being updated, clearly. 35 results. There's 35 games out there with that in there. It's amazing that you could just find that like with a single click. Because people said, like, I think that's important enough to make a list about and share with other people. That's what I love about this site. Games based on movies that are based on games. Games that you can experience crotch damage with. Games where you're being murdered while writing a diary entry. The Cohen's test, I don't remember what this is, actually. What is this? This is a deck of the concept Cohen test, a concept which is to strictly be used for wiki rollback and late night lubrication purposes. Testing. Right. Okay, so that's another reason, I guess, because it's just a testing page. I can't say what I was thinking that many years ago, but I listed it. Games of Easter eggs, games of nudity, pixel games of nudity, games of oddly shaped cartridges, unlicensed game, pithy epitaph, so red shirts, historical figures, Prince's debut, which this is its own thing. That I remember when this game was first being talked about, how super duper detailed this got for, I don't know why. No idea why, but this got a crazy amount of detail in the entry. That's the freedom that you get. Unseen recurring characters. Not so bad guys. Spiritual successor games. Important text highlighted. There's so many different things. I could just keep going on and on and on about how much that this sort of stuff is. You can see how long this is for this one list. And of course there ends with some other stuff. But that was 15 years ago. 15 years ago that was made. You see all these 33 different damn lists. And I forget sometimes what some of these are. Sequel remake worthy games. I still stand by some of this. Base Wars, that definitely deserves a sequel. You don't know what Base Wars is? You play a robot baseball team. You can play baseball. Cyber Stadium, so it's got like cyberpunk type of elements to it. But not only that, but when you go out into taking your bases and such, or if you are one of the basemen, you can fight and destroy the robot that you're opposing. So that's another element. And they have a really cool shop theme too. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Pokemon Snap eventually, I mean, at this time that this list was made, there was no sequel. Zack and Wiki, there's no way that's ever getting a sequel. It should though, it's really good. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Technically there's no sequel, there's spiritual successors with Paper Mario, but there is the remake. Base Wars was remastered. What was Base Wars remastered? Are you kidding me? Was it good? That's a first that I've heard of that. Same name? Same name. Base Wars. Oh, Blazing Birds, actually. Hang on. I remember Blazing Birds. It's a stupid arcade game. Hypothetically remastered. It's freaking... Why? Why you gotta do that? Yeah, Blazing Birds was not a great game, but I remember liking it a lot at Xbox Arcade. It's like one of those few games that I'm the top contributor. Of course, that's me. That's me. Yep. Anyway, it's like I'm the only one that's reminiscing about that game, probably. It's like the one person in the world that's like, oh yes, I remember this weird game. Pilot Wings. 2 games is not enough for that series. That deserves more. Hopefully, Switch 2 will have something. ... I don't know how it performed commercially. Maybe it won't happen, I don't know. But people still talk about it. I'd be shocked that Nintendo just completely didn't do it. And you might have noticed I just completely bypassed this whole giant paragraph on GeoSafari. I still think that game deserves another game in the series. It's great edutainment, and it's party trivia. Though I would play by myself. There's a solo thing. I hated playing against my family because they're know-it-alls. Random list, favorite characters. So who was my favorite character 15 years ago? Sasha. Did I play Psychonauts back then? I think I just heard some things about him. I do think he's a good character. Mike Meekins from... Yes, absolutely. Rocco from Marco's Modern Life. Utatsu from Persona 3. Which actually, I have still not completed that game. Eventually. Who? It's a good name. 3 different Earthbound characters, of course. Boyer, nya, say nya. The XM Rangers. Booster has the best theme song. Bellum has a great appetite. Like, it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Super Mario RPG characters I put on here. Malo. Well, Gino is amazing. Absolutely. What sort of like favorite characters list doesn't have Gino on it? You've never played the game, clearly, if you don't have Gino on it. That's what I'm thinking. Watt, Kami Koopa from Paper Mario. Talking about games I played recently, probably when I made this list. Lewis from Left 4 Dead 1, because he's the best person to play on that. Phoenix Wright? don't know. I don't know if he's my favorite nowadays, but he's definitely a good character. Very malleable. The Joker, because he's the Joker. Batman. Cranky Kong, because he's Cranky Kong, of course. Max, from Sam and Max. No doubt. Sam and Max is absolutely someone that I adore. I never played the original PC game, just the first few iterations when they went 3D. I've wanted to do the other ones. And we have Kazooie, because she has a loud mouth. And she knows how to insult. Something you gotta admire. Another Earthbound character, Ness. GLaDOS, of course, LeChuck. 3Blood! Because you want to be able to say stuff like that. Kate Sift, I don't know why I put Kate Sift on here. But I just feel like that Kate Sift gets a bad rap. Probably because out of all the characters, he's the most useless. Most interesting, but most useless out of the Final Fantasy VII cast. If I had to say now who's my favorite character from there, I'd probably say Yuffie. It's been a while since I played, but Yuffie always... Oh, and Sid. Yeah, see, there we go. They're on the list. There we go. Burger King is on the list because of, oh god, Sneak King. Yep. I don't know if he's still in my favorites, but I can't see myself taking off my favorite list anytime soon, so we got that. Michelangelo, because he's the best of the Ninja Turtles, obviously. Who else would be the best one? No one else. No one. I take no arguments on that. Murray, because I'm a big fan of not the Secret of Monkey Island. Wow, Curse of Monkey Island. I'm forgetting things. Curse of Monkey Island. I'm old. Don't get old. But it beats the alternative, though. That Murray and this Murray, both my favorite characters. But I don't think he's rolling through the gates of hell anytime soon. Not with our bird friend on him. Ultros. Final Fantasy VI, which reminds me, I've been wanting to do, when I finish one of the 2 RPGs I'm playing right now, well, 3 technically, because I still want to finish Muffle's Life Sentence. I want to go and play Final Fantasy VI again, because it's been over a decade, and I miss that game. I miss all that huge array of characters. Ultros. So good. I think a Monkey Island game for EPR would be a great idea. I think so too. Did you know that what's the pirate game that is made by the Rare People? I'm forgetting the name of it, but they do have some Monkey Island DLC for that. I haven't played it. I've seen a little bit of it, and I've been like, Sea of Thieves. There we go. I've been wanting to play that for that reason, but I haven't felt the need to go directly into that as of yet. It'll happen someday. I say now. With all the other games in life that I want to play and replay. King of all cosmos, because what other king in the world do you know just, like just ruins the universe just on a random trip and just makes his son clean up everything? That's something to admire, right? I think it's good. The Judge Godot, oh absolutely, from the Phoenix Wright games. Guybrush Threepwood. Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Absolutely. He's the best from that. There are other good characters from 9, but that's my favorite. Mog, of course, from 6. Tip Tup. That's not his voice. That's not his voice either. Hina, also good from 9. Conker. I know him from Diddy Kong Racing mostly. I never played Conker's Bad Fur Day, but I have a feeling I would like that too. Steiner is a great character. Go from 6. Shadow has a fantastic theme. So does Cyan from 6 too. Really great. Shiva. Why is Shiva on here? I think that she looks really cool, but I mean, because she's made of ice. Okay. Freya, fantastic emo-ish character from 9. Dojima from Persona 4. Giant Bomb did that whole playthrough of Persona 4, so that's how I know about Persona 4, is because I watched the crap out of that. It was great. Kanji too. Dojima has some great lines. Naoto. Teddy. Of course, Teddy. Shadow, the only ninja with a cowboy western theme. Well, probably true. In any case, I can't think of anything else. Any other cowboy character that would. Chie. Elizabeth, also great. Edogawa. He must have been from 3. I don't remember him. but if I said that he's one of my favorites, there must have been a reason. Miss Toriumi. Hi, I play MMOs with students. That's what she's all about. Yep. Wait, the fact that he can get away with giving students mystery concoctions, that's gold. I don't know how well that goes nowadays. Tanaka. There's nothing exciting or interesting if you just buy goods from him. You need to socialize with him in Persona 3 in order to get the full effect of his character. I think he's kind of a very negative person. Mysteriously Big Fox. Nanako. I have a little figurine of her. Mr. Rossetti, because he's so pissy. It's what you really want in life. Mr. Game & Watch, because it's just so ridiculous that they made him a character. Classic. No doubt. Because he's a classic character. But I love how he's a dick with his bell. Yes, I think I phrased that in the best way possible. All right, Sandbag doesn't complain about anything. Tingle, I love Tingle. Hello. Evil Conscience from the Black and White series, great. Robo from Chrono Trigger, absolutely. Absolutely. You ever see, like, they still have it up, You're the Man Now, Dog? That crossover with the song of Robo's theme, as well as, of course, Rick Astley. And him just going... I love that. Bomberman? Edgar, I don't remember him so much. I must have just recently played Psychonauts when I made this list, because I don't really remember the characters that strongly, other than I like them. The janitor for certain, Ford, well, the janitor, as it were. Great character, Mikkel. Kip Half-Moon Stallion, the 777. This is from Princess Debut, this character. Francis York Morgan. Yes, Deadly Premonition. Garrus and Tally, my favorite characters from Mass Effect. Wait, Tally's not on this list? What the hell's wrong with me? That was definitely my favorite character. Is she really not on this list? Did I erase her? Is she gone from the... No, she's not on here. What? I'm shocked. How did I remember to put Garrus and not Tally? That absolutely that is crazy. And then, of course, I have Hopoi, which is from, you know, Secret of Mana. Just, I know them as the sprite. I would never call them Hopoi, but that's me. So that's a favorite characters list. Sequels, collection at the time, let's not go through that. But you see, Might and Magic 6 is right at the top, as it should be. Funny covers inner charts. This is definitely one of my favorite lists that I have on here. Because you get the weirdest bits on here. We got Science Papa. Like, there's some really bad game covers out there. And at some point, I would love to go through more of them just for reacting to. But these ones, obviously, I've seen several times over. Wild Woody! Also a bad game. This is this one has always fascinated me, that they made this the game cover, because it's just the standard cover for the Mega Drive, right, with the graph paper. But it's a hand just holding the cartridge of the game. And the cartridge is just my hero, the guy getting punched. How bizarre is that? That's just there's like literally only like a small fraction of art on that. It's so bizarre. All Mega Drive covers were really weird, but this is especially weird. Yeah, who just said like, all right, let's just do that. Let's make it happen. Yes, so what now? Yeah, we've got to go for Carnage Rally. The name and the cover. Do we really need to say anything else about that? That one's just especially special. Fun and games. There's just so much going on. It looks like some of the thumbnails I make sometimes when I'm trying too hard. This one here this is one of my most fascinated covers. Hang on, let me see if I can get a bigger image of this up. I don't think so. Oh, it's off to the side. Hang on. Nope, it's not showing up. Why is it cut off like that? Let me see. I don't know why it's not showing up on the side, but that's gonna be the biggest one that you see here. The Ketchum Prestige, which you got a nice picture of the gorilla. Which one's bigger? They're about the same size. Okay. Well, you can see here that we got the gorilla just sneaking up on the boy in a tutu. Just that face he's making. That freaking face. It's not making it too much bigger, but that face is hugely, like, concerning to me. Right, what was that? Oh, actually that might help now. There you go. Can kind of see that's cut off, like, majorly though. Hang on. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Does that matter? Yes. Yes, it does. There you go. Sure. That'll do, right? There you go. Yeah. Big got it off, yes. I don't know what they were thinking. Whoever they commissioned to do that, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Rat. Table turn as such. I think that absolutely amazing that they do. You're welcome. You can hate it. You're welcome. The table tennis simulation of the turtles. Turtles playing table tennis. Right? It's one of the slowest creatures on the planet. You want to play a high-speed sport. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that working out very well. This is just a weird title. Yu-Gi-Oh's 5D Stardust Accelerator World Championship 2009. It's 2009 specifically. Cabbage Patch, where's my pony? It's at the glue factory. I just love the subtitle here. Rapunzel, Barbie as Rapunzel, a creative adventure. It's very creative. Dora the Explorer, dance to the rescue. Just ask Mario about dancing to rescue things. So they can Mario DDR. It's quite a thing. I did it, Mom. Number 2. The fact that there's 2 of those. Anyway. Pony love with a V. My makeup. Yeah. I had some interesting ways of phrasing things back then. Girl does not need to put out. You don't. Yeah, you don't. I'm just gonna say for the record right now, I don't think you need to wear makeup to put out. I don't think that wearing makeup also means that you're putting out also, because that would also mean that I'd be wearing makeup for that right now, and I'm not. I'm inputting something right now. Enter G, Gym Rockets. That's just a weird name. Rats Ponies too, because there's more than one. Irritating Sick, I'm sure people know more about this nowadays. It's just a silly name. Based on a TV show in Japan. There used to be a different cover for this one, Touch Dick. It's probably still here. There it is. Touch Dick. There you go. What did I do to deserve this, my lord? Which actually is the subtitle of it. The full title is Holy Invasion of Privacy, Batman. What did I do to deserve this? It's one of the longest titles I've ever seen. And it won't be the longest title ever, because there are longer titles since this. And again, we're going back about almost 15 years now for this, so keep that in mind. This is kind of a time capsule. My Little Pony Pinkie Pie's Party. Whistle Grant's astrology. They could not find a more flattering photo for him. I'm so sorry about that. Plants vs. Zombies, which, by the way, when I added this to this list, no one knew what the hell this was at the time. Just think about the title itself, Plants vs. Zombies. What the... Plants and zombies, what is it? That was then. Atlantis, defending the penguin, Razor Free Chasker. I bet that was hell to make sure that you got the A's, the number of A's correct, and the correct capitalization every single time that you were updating a database for this. Well, at the time, I'm sure that this one was older. Oh, 2009, actually. Excuse me. Maybe not as old as I thought. Still. Pain in the butt. Resistance. The funny thing about the Resistance cover is I know that that was based on them voting for that. And there were so many other covers that were much better than that. And that was the crappiest one. Somehow that one won. I don't get it. Funny covers. Ugh. Anticipation. This was actually recommended by someone. I never heard of this one. Anticipation. For some reason, they decided to put the whole alphabet on the cover of the game. Yeah, I just love that Jeopardy's on this twice, in case you forgot what the game was. Mr. Pants, which I guess this is a loved rare character. I had no idea at the time. Cookie. Diddy Kong Racing DS. You got them chompers going on. There's so many different games on here. So many things. And I don't think, and of course, like this one is a classic on here. Added at the end just to be like, oh yeah, duh, you forgot about this one. Is that, like, who doesn't know about that Mega Man cover? I wouldn't know half of this stuff if it wasn't for the people from Giant Bomb. People that came over from GameSpot. James Gerstmann, wow. Wow. Oh my god, what is with my brain lately? Jeff Gerstmann, Ryan Davis, Alex Navarro, oh gosh, what, Greg Gastervo? I forget his last name, but he obviously never came over to Giant Bomb, but he visited a few times. Like, he's like the neighbor bringing cookies or something. You know what I mean? There's so many people that just have influenced me and many other people with terms of what's good. Oh, yes. Not more popular list, but this one is personally one of my favorite lists I've ever made. Games that benefit from more nudity. Because, you know, who doesn't want more of that? The Beatles Rock Band, for example. What would be wrong with having more nudity in that? I think that would make it a lot more popular. Madden games. Again, a lot more popular, especially if you added some mud in there with, I mean, I'm sure like the more recently with better effects and everything, you have mud everywhere and all that. But, you know, like mud and less anyway. UFC. Pretty already, you know, there. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts just because of the title name. Little Big Planet. What are they hiding? Where are they hiding? Patapon? It looks... Patapon because I remember at the time I was like, I'm adding this to every list, including this one. Because, of course. That also reminds me, there's a new Patapon coming out. So maybe that one does have more nudity. Maybe they listen to my feedback. We'll have to be on the lookout for that. Bioshock? I mean, if you're going in the ocean, you want less to wear to mess with your motion. Any Legend of Zelda game, especially Wind Waker, of course. Animal Crossing, of course. I mean, just imagine you have to deal with Mr. Rossetti. And you probably would get him to stop the tirade a little bit more if, you know, you were a little bit more able to move freely. Because that would probably put him in a little bit of a state of shock. Crazy Taxi, little crazier elements. Parappa the Rapper. Univracers. Hey, yeah? Tell me you're not with me with that. You don't want more nudity in Univracers? Why wouldn't you? Why not? It'd be a jam. Especially if it's from downtown! Lemmings? I mean, yeah. And, Super Mario Brothers 3. I especially love the comment I left here. Imagine what could happen when you open the little chest, There you go. So, so many things. I don't know why I started a music list with only 2 on there. I guess I got a little bit too ambitious with that. Stuff about things I wrote. And this was the most recent list I made. And this was a few years ago, which I feel a bit awkward about this now because one of the moderators saw that I wrote this and he just like put me in one of his feature things. They're like, welcome back. And I was like, oh, I wasn't trying to be like, I'm coming back. I just wanted to like put in this little time capsule of thing like, man, it's been a number of years. Let me just put something in here that just helps me remember like, man, things have changed in a number of years. So how long ago did I write this? It wasn't super long ago. 5 years ago. So 5 years ago. So I probably was off the site maybe 5 to 3 years and then decided, let me just go make a new list because I wanted to. So some games that have defined me as of 5 years ago. Raging Loop, is that was a crazy, crazy visual novel. If you love visual novels, I definitely recommend that game, especially if you like very dark visual novels. If you like things like Danganronpa, for example, but don't want to interact so much with it, Raging Loop might be for you. You might like that. Danganronpa 2? That's definitely easily my favorite of the series. I will not go into why. In case anyone is interested in playing that, just know it has some of the most fucked up characters, pardon my French, that you'll find in games. That's all I need to say. Stardew Valley is very versatile. Five Nights at Freddy's is on here, not because I love the game, but I acknowledge that when I streamed originally about 10 years ago, that's how I got the majority of my followers now on Twitch. I know that they're not mostly watching now. If you are, thank you for coming and watch me today. But that definitely helped define some things happening in my life at the time. Tomodachi Life, because that took over my life for quite a long time. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. That is more within the recent time frame, although it's definitely a huge part of my childhood because I got really into watching randomizers for that game. I've been wanting to go into playing those actually, so in the near future, I would like to go into that. Probably will. Earthbound, again, speedrunning stuff. It's really good. Breath of the Wild is amazing. Papers, Please, Saints Row, Stanley Parable, 999 is similar in the Danganronpa series, Dangan, Left 4 Dead 2, and Reciteer. Item Shop Tale. Yeah. All that sort of stuff was really what I was into at that time. So. And I have some reviews on here too. And I actually, hang on, let me see if I have any very embarrassing blog posts here. 2012 looks like the last blog post I wrote. Talking about many different things here. The new year, things that I was hoping to do. BioShock Infinite. When was this written? 2012? I did play BioShock Infinite probably 4 years later. 4 or 5 years later. On stream, oddly enough. Because I did come back for like a very short period of time in between my first initial streaming and now. Did that? Yep. Mass Effect 3 is amazing. Skyrim. I never actually played any of the Skyrim DLC. That just has not happened. Kairosoft, I still love those games. I have not played one in a while. If you're not familiar with Kairosoft, a lot of isometric pixel games. I am a sucker for those. They're simulation games. Also can be a sucker for those, dependent on the game type. The Game & Orders, because I guess it was naming what I was doing at the time. Bully. Oh, man. Captain Jacki Sparrow. What? Had to write cliche I'm back post. So let's see what the time gap was here. 2011 August versus 2011 October. Well, that's actually not too bad. 2 months isn't too bad. But still, there's like a whole year for the next one. Yep. Twitter, IRC stuff. The images are just not coming up on here. I'm wondering if that's a hosting on Giant Bomb site or off-site stuff. What is this? Yes, Asia, what are you trying to say here? Saikei Chizu Shiki Yumehida Dream Skincare. You're talking, I'm totally feeling a spot after this round. Buy together with the Harlem Globetrotters World Tour. I see. Yes, that's an interesting bundle that they recommended there. All right, the last thing I'll be looking at then is just some of the reviews I did. I'm not going to go through all this, but I had such high hopes and ambitions back in the site, and like back in the day, like I really wanted to go into like game journalism and stuff, and I didn't. I kind of did, but then I didn't because of things that I will not go into. But finding like bizarre random games and flash games and stuff to play absolutely is my joy. Playing like The Life of D-Duck 2 is a random game that falls within that of just like you're playing like Donald Duck but not Donald Duck, that they're obsessed with obesity and they got bizarre satirical sort of stuff going on. So that is a fun recommendation. As long as you have a not too sensitive sense of humor, I should say. Yeah. So with everything going on, like the guy that got fired or let go, that's no longer with the company, I guess as of today, that's running the site now, also funny enough named Jeff somehow. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know if this stuff is going to be here tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be here later tonight. Maybe they'll just take it off. Fandom is going to do what it wants to, right? And yeah, I just wanted to make some sort of record of me appreciating everything that I've gotten from there. Wait, actually, hang on. There's one other thing I wanted to check. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Hang on. Let me check the post. Oh, not my post. Hang on. Not my post. Hang on. Let me just see the forums page. Boards, topics, bug reporting. Oh yeah, I was on bug reporting so much there. The Red Bread Redemption thread. Red Bread. That's gotta be coming up somewhere. Please. If it's searching at all. I don't think it is. Our hamburger sandwiches. Topics from my favorite boards. Some of the best topics that we'd ever talked about. That staff threads. But basically, it doesn't seem to be coming up. But basically that was just like everyone was taking game titles and changing one of the words out to the word bread. Like Red Bread Redemption. That's the only one I can think of. But it was such a good one. Anyway. I think that's enough reminiscing. For right now. In any case, my heart belongs to Giant Bomb still. Even though I'm not there all the time, and I'm just kind of like someone that's looking over on things. They're like, yes. It just like touches my state of humor. Everything. I'll be sad. It just makes you also want to appreciate the things that are here and now. People included. You know? Things are just not going to be here forever. Physical things. Internet things. Things. Internet things. Just not going to be here all the time. Alright? Well, now going on to something that oddly enough, I learned about because of Giant Bomb is the Blue Toad murder. As they had a quick look for it ages and ages ago. And now we're going to have a short look at an hour of it. The last hour. Maybe a little bit more than an hour, we'll see. But it's the last chapter of it for this. Go ahead and update some things and wait for this to load. Are you going to load for me properly today, game? Are you? Oh, you're also going to make me reinstall you again? Are you serious? Why you got to do this? Play. Please play. Let's try the setup instead. Hang on. Main display. Yep, restore defaults. Yep. Okay. Play. Doesn't want to load. Alright, we're gonna have to uninstall and reinstall. That's the only way that it's been working for me for some reason. I don't know why. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and update the stream information. Oh my gosh, that's what you said, Kaka. I'm just like, I never changed what my go live was today. MADAAR. Update that. It's loading. 99% complete downloaded, guys. 999. Or 99%, really. Look at my Zune again while we were waiting for this to finish. Very dear to me. Very dear to me. Very dear. Don't ask what music's on there. I couldn't tell you. Mostly because a lot of the Japanese stuff is in boxes rather than Japanese characters because it doesn't support Japanese text. Who knew that the Zune had flaws? Not me when I'm on it, I'll tell you that. Please wait while Windows... Please wait while Windows configures relentless software prerequisites, gathering required information. Yes. 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 I think yes. I think. Are you doing the thing? I'm gonna give you another few seconds. Maybe. 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 You doing the thing? This is so awkward. I'm hitting play again. Come on. Play Blue Toad. You worked the other 5 times. Please don't fail me today. Please. It's failing me again today. Why is it? Why? Why? I'm not giving up. Hang on. I'm being stubborn here. Do I have... Hang on. I'm going to give you a video to watch. Okay? I don't know. I'm still waiting for this to re-download again. Don't you just love it when a plan does not come together? It's very awkward. Your game is ready to play. We'll see. I'm not clicking anything in case that messes with its chi or whatever. Doing it live. Now, while we're waiting, actually, I do have socks we can stare at. Oh, actually, hang on. It's like, wait, don't do that. Click play, click play. It's not working. Why are you doing this? Why? Why? Why you no work, game? Why you no work? Why you want to give me a work to do this? Why? Why? One more time. Who's the stubborn person? I'm the stubborn person. Why do you keep closing? Why? Oh, it's up. Okay. Whew. Don't panic. It's working. Okay, here we go. All right, back up. Back it in. Let us begin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the Blue Toad murder files. Files with the flies. The mysteries of little. And the final chapter, episode 6, The Flight of the Felonious Fugitive.
Welcome to this, the final episode of this Blue Toad
Savor
MADAAR
it.
files.
Savor.
I, the narrator, challenge you to successfully close this case as you attempt to stop the flight of the felonious fugitive.
Yes.
How many players do we have? Choose your dagger-like elbows and a sharp mind. Make Miss Maple a formidable detective.
Yes, sir. I feel like this camera placement, because it's blocking part of my screen. I just realized looking back on
Well,
some of my
well.
content that I was
So
going
here we all are,
side-eye like
gazing
crazy.
down on the picture postcard perfection that is Little Riddle. However, for all its seeming tranquility, it is not what it appears. Deep underground in the snobbish crypt, the finest investigative agents of the renowned Blue Toad Agency have been entombed alongside the village constable. Is there no way out? Is this the end?
Dun dun dun. Oh.
You had come to this place
I didn't
solving
know that was gonna
ancient
happen.
puzzles left by Lord Malachi Snobbish in the hope of beating the Doctor to the snobbish treasure.
Beating
a
the
large
Doctor.
ruby
Oh, don't
hidden in the
beat
crypt.
him.
Unfortunately, the Doctor followed you, armed and decidedly dangerous. He took the ruby from the constable, your staunch ally,
Ruby.
to the end, and left you here, sealing the exit as he left. Are you trapped as it appears? Are you doomed? Well, it appears we're trapped. We're doomed, I suppose.
That's the end of it.
Well, that's cleared that up.
Crypt. Oh, all right. So we're
Highlight
visiting the
flag.
crypt.
If you
I
are
suppose.
to be entombed, at least you will have someone to talk to while the air runs out.
Imagine if you had all four of them
thought
here.
We really had him.
Uh,
That would have been one in the eye for the inspector. He's not so bad, though. Not really. He just doesn't have your imagination. Mind you, I can hardly put it all together in my head either. Fancy the doctor murdering the mayor, then the miller, his real dad, tricking Moses, who was sort of his dad, but he knew he wasn't, into stealing for him, and then squashing the colonel, only he wasn't, seeing as he was really a con man who'd worked some of this out, and then killing my poor Maggie. Whew,
poor Maggie.
dark in here. Wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the draft I keep getting on the back of my neck. Catch my death if I don't watch out.
A draft? Could it be the overly sensitive constable has detected the very breath of life?
Never. Never. No. Why would something like a way out be here? A crack of light. There's
The
some hope.
constable has detected a crack on the wall of the crypt. Can you tell its shape from the shadow it casts on the floor?
Just realized this light is slightly too bright. Here we go. Can you tell its shape from the shadow it casts on the floor? Yes. Perhaps. We'll see. We know my track record here. Can you remove the brick to match its shadow? Oh, yes I can. And then this one right above here. Alright, this one goes here. So we have that. These two right above it. And then this one over here. That one there. And now this one the camera's covering. But we know it's over here. It's not that one. That one. Yeah. Right? And then, oh gosh, is that right? No, actually. Well, no, actually it is. It is. And then this one up here. Right? That looks right. Submit.
Are you correct? Let's see.
Yes, that was indubitably correct. Yeah, I knew it. I didn't have to have him tell me. I got my reinsurance.
Weren't you in a hurry? And without a single error being made. Olympian intelligence deserves an Olympian reward. With a bit of directed fumbling, the door grinds open.
Usually it's not the door that's grinding.
No, that's impressive. Well, even if it leads nowhere, at least we won't suffocate. We'll just starve to death. Or end up eating each other. Or even...
Before your companion can imagine a yet grislier fate, you press on into the tunnel.
Riss. Underground passage. Yes.
The narrow
How do they get the
tunnel
ducks into the
leading
tunnel, by
from
the way?
crypt twists
Tunnels.
and turns, though it slopes steadily upward. After some minutes, your silent, desperate trek is made all the more urgent.
Is that Mickey Mouse?
That was Lady Snobbish. We'd better hurry. She might be in trouble.
Momentarily stunned by the depth of intuition demonstrated by your companion, you rush along the corridor, only to find yourself facing a dead end and a devilishly intricate locking device. There's not a moment to lose!
This tunnel looks fresh. No easy access! There he is.
A door is all that stands between yourself and the other side. Are you able to work out how to open it?
No. But maybe yes. Yes, but no. Which of the set of cogs rotate the blue levers in the right direction? The blue levers, huh? So we want you to go this way. So if you go this way, that means you go that way. You go this way. You would go that way, this way, that way. Oh, this is confusing to look at. So if you're going this way, actually, this is where we would start. Go this way. So you're going this direction, which means you would go in this direction. That one. That way, that way, that way, that way. So that's correct. You're going that way, so you also go that way, right? Yeah, that's how it works. So that way, that way, that way. That way, yep, that way. So that way and that way, that's fine. Do. So wait, that one's going that way. Those are going the same direction, that's not. Alright. Woo! I'm not a fan of this puzzle. That's going down that way, so this one's goes this way. That one's fine. Do. That's fine. Do. Hang on, so that one's going that way. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Do. This is correct. I'm gonna go 2. And if it isn't 2, then it's gotta be 3. Because it ain't 1.
No, that was wrong.
Alright, it's 3. Just gotta go 3. It's fine.
Would you like to try that puzzle again?
Random line. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yep. Submit. Not even gonna think about it another second. Because I know it's not number 1.
Yakuza!
There we go. I must have mislooked at one of those doohickey bobs.
Don't pat yourself on the back quite yet. You made a tiny mistake. Or 7. Only silver this time, not gold.
I can live
because you are rubbing.
I am rubbing. Correctly. Wait. No. Oh, footprints. Someone's having a dance.
Around to thrust you into a hideous scene.
What?
No! How did you? Oh! The constable rushes forward, but the doctor.
Why did he try to? Why did he kill the mayor? By the way,
from the room.
Does he have explained this?
The chivalrous constable checks on Lady Snobbish. His next words lift a considerable burden of apprehension from your shoulders.
She's alive.
She's alive, thank God. We're
obviously
getting Inspector here.
With Lady Snobbish being administered to by the doctor from the neighboring village, Inspector Bragg listens to your story. By its end, even he seems impressed.
Well, that's quite a tale and no mistake. I told you to leave this to the professionals, though I have to admit, you arrived in a nick of time for her ladyship. Real sharpish like.
Your prey is at large. Time to trap
Tell me
him.
about it.
You may have thwarted the doctor's attempt to murder Lady Snobbish, but he has escaped and must now be hunted down.
Can you remember what we were just talking about? Let's see how badly your dementia has gotten, Jackie. Which of these possible fates does the constable not mention? Suffocation, dehydration, starvation, eating each other. He does mention eating each other, starvation, dehydration. Dehydration? Dehydration. Yeah. Who was sort of the doctor's dad, though he knew he wasn't. That was Moses. Hey, Mischief. What does the constable say the inspector doesn't have? Your eye for detail, your keen instincts, your dedication, your imagination. Forgot. Right. Will you be able to kill this fly? Wrong. Keen instincts. The constable say the inspector doesn't have. Instincts? Imagination. Which of these best describes your task for so far this episode? A narrow escape from suffocation and a short trek to freedom, 2 hidden doors, a long trek, and thwarting a crime, an escape from the crypt, then bursting in on a robbery. Obviously, that's what is the thing that happened. Being chased by a big rolling ball and nearly losing your hat. Yeah, 2 hidden doors. Have you been paying attention?
Impressed with that.
You loser.
An admirable attempt, but could do better.
Quite.
The hunt for the fugitive will need to be coordinated. You should visit the police station to join
What is
forces
that?
with the inspector.
Inspector. Here we are.
You quickly
Inspecting
head to the
things.
police station.
We've got to stop this here Dr. Chappie from escaping. Sharpish.
Shopish?
Oh, dear, he'd love to be able to throw hundreds of officers at this. But I ain't got them to throw. I've only got what's on this here list. That's officers and volunteers.
Between the inspector's list and a map of the village, you are certain you can work out a way to cover all possible escape routes. Can you trap the doctor in Little Riddle?
Blockade.
Sharpish.
The doctor must be stopped, and there are only limited resources to patrol all possible routes. Can you place them around the town so that they cover every part of the road?
Every part of the road.
Oh,
Yes. Place the available units to completely cover all roads. Oh dear. So we got a 2 for all parts of the roads. Oh, I see. Like here? I see. Okay. So then we want the large ones to cover big areas. How are you? Here? There's still one right there. Completely cover all roads.
Oh. Sharpish.
That guy. Almost. Hang on. That one's not covered. Shit. I mean, oh gosh. Well, that one's covered over twice now. Don't like that. What if... Well, no, that's still gonna... That doesn't matter. As much. Oh! How about...
Oh.
That covers 2 right there. Yeah. I mean, this is better over here. though.
Sharpish.
Yeah, that's a complete coverage. Submit.
Let's see how you did.
Quackus.
I think not.
What do you mean wrong? I covered everything. Those are all the units.
Try it again. You know you can do it.
Rude. Completely cover all the roads. That's what I was doing. I was covering all of the roads. Ah. That's a road. That's a road. That's a road. This is also another road.
Oh.
That's all covered. That's covered.
What?
Covered. Covered. Look. Everything is covered. Every single road is covered. What are you on about? Submit it.
What will the ducks reveal? Oh dear. Try it again.
I
You
don't-
know you can do it.
I don't like this one. What am I doing wrong here? What am I misunderstanding? Place the available units to completely cover all roads. Isn't that all the red spots? I was covering all of those. So there's that. And there's a lot of solutions here. Look. There are units covering all of the roads. Everything is covered. Okay, maybe that one's not as covered. There you go. It's covered, gentlemen. Unless you're talking about, like... Oh, I think I understand now what I did wrong. Completely cover every, like, square inch of road. That's gotta be it. Well, damn it. Alright, well... Which one has, like, the most obscure? Here we go. There, that covers that whole area. So this should just cover this there. There you go. Bulbies, my uncle. Wait, this area isn't covered now, though. Ooh, you stinker. I'll think of something for that. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, no, that's not covered now. If I put you here, that's gonna fix that. Are you gonna cover this? You're not. Sharp. Sharpish. There. Now everything is covered. Are you happy with me now?
The result is...
I'm happy with me.
Aha! Correct!
Understanding the assignment the first time
Wrapped
gets
up
it
already,
right
great
the
heavens.
third time.
In your haste, however, you did trip up and fall down. Whoopsie! You
Whoopsie.
got bronze. We won't tell anyone if you don't.
Yep, there's no one to tell here. No one to tell here, chat. Shh. It's a secret between you.
Inspector
Okay.
Bragg inspects your work, declaring it fit for purpose. That should do it. He's not getting out of here anytime soon.
Out.
There's not many places he can hide in this village without some help. Wouldn't put it past him, no. He's conned plenty of them before. You have my permission to search wherever you like. Only I'd recommend the manor and the doctor's own house. We ain't had time to do them proper like. Right, off we all go. Sharpish! As the doctor cajoled another innocent resident of Little Riddle to conceal him from the law. The doctor must be found.
Dun dun dun. I guess we must go to the manor first. We don't have a choice. I was going to go to the doctor's office first, since
The
they mentioned
manor
that.
is quiet again.
Sure.
Now the
Sure.
inspector has gone elsewhere. Lady Snobbish is still indisposed. The constable left on guard looks like he's heading that way too.
Oh, sorry. It's been a long night. I don't know how you're still going. I suppose I'd better try to stay awake or I'll catch it hot from the inspector. What are you doing here, though? How do you have to catch the doctor?
You explain to the constable that you want to fully examine the scene of the doctor's last appearance. Perhaps there are clues to be gathered.
I don't know
Clues?
about that.
A clue,
There's
a clue.
not a lot here except for all the footprints. A right mess there is in her ladyship's floor. She's not going to be happy when she sees all the mud and stuff.
Stepping back, you consider the tangle of footprints that track to and fro about the room.
This reminds me of those old, like, Looney Tunes cartoons where you're just trying to dance on footnotes. Ha!
The floor of the manor is a mess of dirty footprints, and the light of the police car's siren means they are hard to make out. Can you count how many footprints there are in total?
Well, there's 2 that are printing. Many times over. Does that count? How many footprints, red and blue, are on the carpet? Alright. Eat this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blue. 17 blue. Okay. Oh, forgot to open a bill. All right. 17 plus red. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 17 plus 18 is 35. 35, right? So carry that, and then you get a 3 and a 5. Yeah, 35. Submit.
Are you marvelous or moronic?
Yes.
Correct.
I was correct on that assertion, yeah.
What? Finished already? You made that look easy. Not an error in sight. You deserve so much more.
Just
but
Jacki's
this will
era.
have to do.
As you can see. Did well, chap.
You managed to work out which of the prints belonged to the felonious physician. Examining them closely and patiently, you managed to isolate the component parts of the stain.
It's called
Oh,
mud.
you ain't half clever. What's that there then? Ashes, straw, and some white stuff.
Your experienced eye and marvelous
These are cocaine bear.
magnifier together allow you to deduce that the mysterious substance is flour.
Is that a
So,
bakery?
you have identified ashes, straw, and flour. Clues, perhaps, as to the doctor's location? In the meantime, more evidence may help. Onwards! Your investigation has thrown up some leads, and I want to see if you've been paying enough attention to notice them.
Of course I haven't.
Can you answer
Test me.
these questions?
What is on the inspector's list? The doctor's details, map of the village, officers and volunteers, places to investigate. Officers and volunteers? Yes, good guess. Which of these isn't troubling the constable? Trying to stay awake, catching it hot from the inspector, dealing the ship, seeing all the mud on the stuff, the doctor returning. Yep. What did the inspector recommend you investigate? The manor in the doctor's house. I believe that's correct. Yes. What did you not find on the carpet of the manor? Coal.
Either you are the reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes, or these questions are too easy. Wonderful work, either way you look at it.
Ow, chicka, bow, wow, yeah,
Your
yeah.
search for clues to the doctor's whereabouts must continue. Both his house and the library are now on your to-visit list. Is
Visit.
someone hiding him at one of these locations?
The only person that would possibly hide him is
There will be
Moses.
times when you have to
Because
pick
he
from a
still
number
thinks he's
of
his father.
possible locations. Click on
The fool.
the library is distinctly forlorn without the presence of the distinctly ditzy Maggie.
She
Another
wasn't that
victim
ditzy.
of the cold-hearted
She
doctor.
wasn't. She wasn't.
As the librarian virtually lived here, it's more than likely that this is the place wherein you will find more information on her liaison
Buddy.
with her lethal lover. Where to start looking, though?
Book of Revelations. Which totally isn't a reference to the Bible. Who would think that? Why would you say
One
that,
of the
Jackie?
library shelves looks strange to you, and it appears that it is trying to tell you something. Can you
Read me.
rearrange the books to reveal the secret message?
No. No. Alright, here we go. Here's the frustration. What is the secret message hidden in the book spines? Man, you know, this was a bad mistake to put the camera right in front of the monitor here. I can't see the first 3 books here. Oh, over here. Let's see. What is the secret message hidden in the spines? Okay, red. I am... Oh, they're colors. Hang on. I-N-Y? Yin. Yin. I don't know. It looks like there's a space right here, oddly enough. So that Y definitely goes there. That T definitely goes there. So most likely the. So it could be this the or this the. Not that it matters, actually. They're the exact same. The. I would say in... Ah. Okay. The, in, something. What could be over here? L. Probably an L, because a lot of words that end in Y have an L, which also says to me probably a vowel there. Although that doesn't make sense at all, so less likely. That certainly doesn't make any more sense. Could be a T. Atty. Metty. Putty? Oh, yes, that has to stay there. Putty, rutty, lutty, utty? No. There's no way. That doesn't make sense at all. No. Atty? Oh, but look at the bottom books. I'm not even paying attention to those, am I? Yikes. Add. What am I doing? Put them down. There we go. Oh, an R. It could be an R. So there's two Y's at the bottom. I didn't notice that. There's no way that that goes there. That can't go there. That's not going to make sense to go there. Could be... Try. No. I don't know what this is, guys. I'm struggling here, chat. I don't know. Halt. Haltu. The haltu try in Beard. Alright, Amy. What are we doing to Amy? I don't think we should be doing anything to Amy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't get your consent. I apologize. That's on me. That's on me. Alt. No. Something tells me that all of this is wrong. A little bit. Oh, you know something? The colors are somewhat matching here for what I'm doing. Only a little. I wonder. Maybe my original thought was correct here. That certainly doesn't work. Where's the empty one? Oh, it's over here. I'm losing it. So we've got orange. This is definitely not going to be a gold. But I'm okay with that. I think the color of the books have to go together. Not the color of the letters, though that helps. That doesn't make sense. If it's not I-N-Y. But no. I'm not sure. But theater? No, there's not another E. What am I thinking? Made. Theat hut, really? In the map, here. Here. I've never been good at these specific puzzles. I'm not an anagram person. What else can we spell here? The yar. The sorry. In yar. Diem.
Let's find out how you did. Splendid. Hello, do you know I'd quite forgotten about you? All done now? Jolly D. But while we were all asleep, you managed not to make any mistakes. So you see, there are prizes for coming
You missed my
second.
maniacal laughter.
They're
That's
just
okay.
Not very good.
My diary. I was... whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna leave it and go. My
You
diary.
uncover the librarian's
I got it from
diary.
shitposting.
It's so much a product of its owner that it's too easy to imagine the lady who created the sugary prose.
Ooh.
He took me on another walk today. We passed the watermill and paused. I stood guard, and he went in to have a closer look. I suppose he wondered if it were suitable for a more intimate assignation. So romantic. I do love him so.
Another entry piques your interest.
So handsome, my Heathcliff of the health centre. He came to me one scented eve, dressed head to toe in flour. He'd gone to the assistance of the hard-pressed miller, helping him to deliver flour to the overworked baker at great cost to himself. What a kind, selfless man.
What does this have to do with
So,
anything?
now you know to investigate the watermill, windmill, and the bakery.
You mean everywhere?
It's time to leave this place
Search
to its
everything.
tragic ghosts.
What has been eliminated here? The post office? Oh, it turns out that there were some footprints of flour at the post office. Doctor's house.
Once again, you find yourself
Yes.
in the untidy living quarters of the deadly doctor. Watson is on high alert as you carefully search the house, and you are listening as much as looking in case the fugitive returns. You steel yourself, looking around for a weapon. None are to be found. Abruptly, a door opens.
The gasp.
Here now.
What the constable? What are you doing here? You gotta be guarding the lady.
That's woken me up and no mistake.
Calming down, you ask the constable what he's doing.
Is he keeping an eye
I
on
was
me?
relieved at the manor, so I thought I'd come down here and help search a few places. Don't think I can sleep much knowing he's out there. I found the car
I
that
still don't fully trust the
that
constable.
ran Maggie down. It's out the back. We'd better keep looking.
He's right. You return to your search.
A return for the paper trail. Wow. Yeah, see? Now.
Amongst the untidiness and dirt, you find a stack of papers that may help you with your investigations. Can you decipher the doctor's notes?
When has anyone been able to decipher a doctor's note? Get ready. Find the words hidden in the doctor's notes. God damn it. Oh, this one's easier. Thank you. Let's see. Albacore Lucimoy? Just get some stuff together. I'm just looking at the bottom. I'm not looking at the top yet. Interesting. Well, how is that supposed to... Oh, I see, because those parts go together. Well, we just put the pills together. And then figure this out. Alright, so... Arch. C-R-Y. Cry? Man cry, arc, rain. What? I mean, those are words.
What will the ducks reveal? Correct you are. Well done.
No arch,
You're
no
finished.
rain.
That was quick. With nary a hiccup. Well done. My, aren't you
It's an interesting
terribly
variation on woman.
talented?
No woman, no cry.
Well done. You do seem to have found something of interest, but it's not something easily understood.
Oh, it's all in some kind of code. Can you crack it?
You
I can crack a
assure
lot
the
of
constable
things.
that you can and encourage him to head back to the police station to try to get some sleep. Reluctantly, he complies. You have the doctor's notebook back at your hotel. Perhaps something in that can help decipher this new evidence.
Hotel.
The hotel is suspiciously quiet, with no manager in sight to harass you on your way back to your room.
Oh.
You spend some time poring
Mr.
over
Faulty's
the
not
doctor's
in.
notebook and the papers you found on the second visit to his house. Abruptly, Watson jumps up, sniffing the pages you're about ready to consign to the dustbin. With that, your canine colleague is away, only to return minutes later with a lemon clutched in his jaws. He's followed by a disgruntled chef.
Hey, where do you
Ooh.
go, you damn mutt? Oh, well, how do you like that? It's yours. I should have guessed. How do you like that? I slept all the way up here after that crazy mutt, and it's yours. So
Is
tell me,
that teapot
how
made
am I
of
gonna
chocolate?
finish my
I'm willing to
recipe
test
now?
that theory
He took
with
the
my
lemon.
jaw.
How do you like that? I
Wonder
don't even
if
know if I got enough
his
now.
mustache
What you gonna
beardo
do, huh?
also is made
What
of
you
chocolate.
gonna do?
Watson's
Less
pilfering may
likely
help
to
you out,
test
so
that
it
out.
seems only fair you should
But I'm
assist
still
the
willing.
chef with his problem.
The bitter end of the lemon chocolate tree.
The chef must fix his lemon squeezer if he is to finish his recipe. Are you able to repair the machine?
Why, yes. Yes, indeed, good sir. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. Can you place the pieces correctly? Hell yeah, I can. I love these. Let's see, Topsy. It could be this one or this one. A lady there. Let's see, bottoms up. Now down. It just matters if it goes. Wait, why is this one so big? Don't need that big. Again. So we want... Just looking up there. That one kind of works. That one kind of works. I just... Oh, I'm like, why is this big piece, this big gray area? I had a fart in the brain. Let's see. So we got this. I mean, that does work. But does it have to all fit correctly? Is that the thing? I think that is the thing. All right, then. Ooh. Almost. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. That looks good. All right, submitting that.
And your result is...
Correct.
Aha! Correct.
Duck's my uncle. Woohoo!
Gosh, you got through that one. Lickety-split. Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance.
There's no words to describe it. Why are you describing it? With words.
Well, how do you like that? I got to take my
With a
hat off
dance.
to ya. Looks like I'm all done here. But hey, you keep that mutt out of my kitchen, right? Huh? There you go, all done here. How do you like that? Bada bing, done.
Kind of looks like the
The
dog has
encounter with
glasses
the
on at
chef
that
has
angle.
woken you
Oh,
up,
it's gone.
and you realize that Watson has spotted the obvious that your sleep-deprived mind couldn't
Invisible ink.
grasp.
Invisible
There were
ink.
gaps in the notes, gaps that the doctor filled in with secret texts using one of the oldest tricks in the book, lemon juice ink. You quickly hold the papers over a candle and reveal more scribbled scrawls.
What did it say? What did it
They
say?
mentioned locations you've already dealt with in earlier investigations. However,
Manor,
one
crypt,
note
archives,
simply reads,
train station?
Train station. It looks as though your investigation is to lead you a merry dance through Little Riddle.
The post. Why the post office? What? Are you kidding me?
Arriving at the post office, you're puzzled to find the inspector but not the postman. Bragg seems unable to help.
Why?
I've got no idea where he is.
Hello?
As usual.
Hello? Is there anyone there? Oh,
Do you want to open that door? I thought not. Besides, it'd only slow us down. Now, I need your assistance
I love
here,
these folks.
Sharpish. He's only gone and broken the telegraph machine. I was about to get a reply from my superiors.
Ignoring the plaintive cries of the trapped postman, you look to see if the
These
vital
are
telegraph machine
people
is
working in the law
beyond
doing
rescue.
this. Communication breakdown. Hello, I'm in here.
The telegraph is not working properly, and the messages are getting messed up. Can you make sense of what the inspector's superiors are trying to tell him?
Yes.
Ooh.
Can you figure out what the message is? Nope. What is this? Oh my. Okay, what is going on here? Z? Y? Okay, so blue is the same. Oh, the ones that are the unique color are the same letter. Interesting. D-O-C-T-O-R? Yeah, I think that's doctor. Yeah. Doctor. And then that's an R. The. Why did I go all the way around this way? Why did I go this way? Wait. The doctor is a... What do you mean? Uh-oh, I don't know what the rest of it is. The doctor is a... What could this be? Well, we already know it can't be A. Grabbed. Fraud? Fraud. The doctor is a fraud.
Let's see
That
how
has to be
you
it.
did. Correct you are.
Yes.
My, weren't you in a hurry? Oh, and aren't you the
I'm so
smug
uncensored here.
one? No mistakes. Look around you and be comforted. You are better than they.
Yes, you mateys. I am more competent than you. More brain than you.
The telegraph machine begins to chatter away, revealing much of what you have suspected about the doctor.
Yes,
It
yes.
seems we've got a real charmer here. If he's the one we think he is, he's got convictions for fraud, burglary, assault, and impersonating officials, including, of course, members of the medical profession. You make sure you call me before you try to take him on, all right?
Aye,
I'll meet
Captain.
you later at the station. We can compare notes then. Now get going. Sharpish?
The doctor would appear to be a very dangerous individual. Roll up your sleeves and sharpen your mind as I ask you for the final time.
Final?
Can you answer these questions?
5. Oh. Which of these charges is the doctor not accused of? Disorderly conduct, fraud, impersonation, assault. I believe it was disorderly conduct. There we go. What did the constable find at the doctor's house? Gem? Nope. The lock that killed the colonel. Gun that killed the miller. The car that killed Maggie. Yeah, he found the car. Maggie defines in her diary the doctor as her sweetheart of the surgery, Cupid of the clinic, Heathcliff of the health center. The doctor wrote down these 4 locations. Which one had a question mark next to it? The train station.
That
Choo-choo,
clean sweep
motherfucker.
of questions puts you most resoundingly in my good book.
Yahoo.
You found ash, straw, and flour at the manor. Where might the doctor be hiding?
At an
He must
ashery,
have an accomplice.
a
Will
flowery,
you be able to
and
catch
a
both him
strawery.
and his partner in crime?
The windmill?
Despite its ties to heinous murder, it would appear that someone was in a hurry to snap up this particular property. The identity of the new owner proves to be another surprise.
You think it odd? Really? Just look at the place. Quite beautiful. I've admired it since I first came to Little Riddle.
How could she possibly afford such a property on the wages of a clerk? Even
Save
one
and
of
don't
her
spend.
standing.
I'm very careful with money, positively thrifty, and there's little else for me to spend it on once my very modest living expenses have been dealt with. Never mind that, though. While you're here, I do need your help.
Let us see what so vexes the clerk.
See how they run. We shall see.
Ooh.
The clerk has discovered that her new property has a mouse problem.
It's a
Can
windmill.
you
Of course it
use
has
her
mice.
description to work out which route the mouse travels?
I'm sorry, one mouse?
Oh,
Maybe your problem is you don't have enough mice. Did you ever think of that?
there is an annoying rodent that I have been trying to catch with a... He's a crafty one, though, and although he could just... He likes to torment me by making sure I have to reset the... Only then do I hear the... Of course, this meant war, so I bought not only more, but also a few... And... After the... I now hear... Then... In short order. Unfortunately, the... And... Are now all excited and run around the place, and before I know it, all the... And... Are causing pandemonium. The mouse can run past without any care, although I do hear a final before he runs into his hole.
That was absolutely bonkers.
How did you do?
I have no confidence in that.
I think not.
Okay, great. We'll give it one more
Don't
go.
give up yet. Another
Just one,
try,
though. I'm not going to go
surely.
crazy on this one.
There is an annoying rodent that I have been trying to catch with a... He's a crafty one, though, and although he could
It's got to
just...
be this,
He likes
this,
to
or
torment
this.
me by
based on
making
that.
sure I have to reset the... Only then do I hear the... Of course, this meant war, so I bought not only more, but also a few... And... After the... I now hear... Then... In short order. Unfortunately, the... And... Are now all excited and run around the place, and before I know it, all the... And... Are causing pandemonium. The mouse can run past without any care, although I do hear a final before he runs into his hole.
Oh, wait. No, I did mishear that. I guess it has to be that then.
Did you show intellect or idiocy?
Yes?
Oh, please. You're surely not going to let
Give
this
up.
beat you.
No, I
Oh,
am. It's
dear,
fine.
dear, dear.
I don't
Giving up
need the
so
answer.
soon?
I'm fine not knowing the answer to that. It's okay. I will.
Here's how
live.
I would have done it.
Of course, yeah. To solve this puzzle, you have to use your memory skills. Yeah, that's it. So there was a second cat after all. Alright, whatever. Anyway, moving on. Because this is not something that I'm going to
You
lose sleep over.
ask if you can come in and see the
I don't
old
think
place.
so.
Now she's making changes.
Certainly not. I'm still organizing and cleaning it. There's flour everywhere. Also, the old fireplace needed cleaning, and the ash has spread all over the floor. Now, I must get back to work. Goodbye for now.
Quite a day for surprises. Now, on with your investigations. There is a murderer to track down.
Train station? Question mark.
You find yourself once again at the train station. This is where the whole sinister Sejong started.
Bye-bye,
Could it
train.
be where it will all end?
Well, I never. I'll be with you in a moment now. Now. I haven't seen you in a while. I trust all is well.
You ask what it is that has caused him to be quite so out of steam, as it were.
Oh, now then. Well, it's busier than a
Puns.
body can
I
handle
like
right now.
puns.
I got permission to go ahead with a cafe after all, so it's been up to me to get everything arranged. Between that, the storage sheds and spreading straw on the flower beds, I'm quite run off my feet. Oh, now then, that reminds me, you can help me with something. Look here now.
You set yourself to help the station master once again.
Time for tables. Long ones, short ones, round ones,
The
oval
train
ones.
is stuck, and
One's for
the
fun,
station
one's for
master
runs.
is having trouble remembering the name of the station. Can you use the information to figure out at which stop the train is stuck?
Maybe.
Oh,
Please don't give me another listening one, please. There are 6 stops on the line. Little Riddle is the last stop, and Lakeside is the third one. Green Hollow is the stop after Lakeside, and Windydale is before Hill Valley, but after Burgess Bridge. The BB, as it were. The train is stuck at the 5th stop. Which station is that? The 5th stop. 6 stops. Little Riddle is the last stop. So Little Riddle. No, I didn't mean to click.
Marvelous.
Oh, I didn't realize I was.
No, that was wrong.
I didn't mean to
now,
select that.
No giving up.
I'm not
Give
ready
it
to
another
give up.
go.
There's no gold going here. That's fine. Little Riddle's the last stop. Hang on. Paper. So I just wanted to drag them on top of each other. That's what I... Anyway. So we got 6 is LR. 5th is question mark. Lakeside is the 3rd one, as it were. 4, 3, LS for Lakeside. Yeah, that makes sense. Green Hollow is the stop after Lakeside. So Green Hollow is 6. Okay. And we got 2 and 1. Green Hollow is the stop after Lakeside, and Windydale is before Hill Valley. But after Burgess Bridge. Wait a second. Lakeside. Windydale is before... Hang on. Windydale is before Hill Valley. Right, so Hill Valley's over here on this. And you can't see my notes. But after Burgess Bridge. Wait. After in this case would be the later numbers? My brain is not working here. Stop after. Green Hollow is a stop after Lakeside. Right, yeah, so then hang on. Hill Valley. Greendale is before. Windydale is before Hill Valley. Right. But after Burgess Bridge. So Windydale is after Burgess Bridge. Windydale is before Hill Valley, after Burgess Bridge. So Burgess Bridge is in the middle? Am I misunderstanding that? I think I am. Crap. I hate this wording. Why can't you just say 1, 2, 3? Why you gotta be obtuse? Stupid. Okay, stop after Lakeside. And Windydale. Windydale is before Hill Valley. Windydale is before Hill Valley. Full stop. After Burgess Bridge. Windydale is after Burgess Bridge. Windydale is after Burgess Bridge. So Burgess Bridge would have to be number 1. Windydale is number 2. And then that means Hill Valley has to be 5 in that case. Right? Based on all that information. Assuming
Are
I'm
you
understanding
correct?
that bizarre sentence
Let's
correctly.
see. Correct you are.
Yeah. Is it within the time
All
frame,
done?
though?
You're
It
sure?
is not.
You don't want to think it over
Runs
for
it
another
is for the
2
bozo.
hours? Well, well, well. Not only were you slow, you are incompetent too.
I
Runs.
like my lack of
Yes,
competence. Thank
were
you very
that
much.
bad.
Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes.
Oh, well, now, there you are. Many thanks
Except that
again.
moment when I clicked it
That's,
and I didn't know it was
that's
going to go to
just
the
what
answering,
I
and I
was
hate that.
needing. Was there anything I could do for you today?
You ask if it's possible to have a look around the storage sheds.
Oh, now then, you don't want to be doing that. It's all oil and ash up there. No, no, no. I don't think you want to go up there. I'll tell you what, though, your first cup of tea in the new cafe is on the house. Can't say fairer than that after all the help you've given me. Now, I'd better be getting back. Good day to you. Good day.
Well, it seems the sheds here are sacrosanct. Time to shunt off elsewhere.
I dare say that this is not going the way I was anticipating it.
You make your
Did.
way to the watermill.
We
You
said
can
ash and
immediately
oil.
see why this place would appeal to the doe-eyed librarian.
Oh, for
Eco spin.
goodness sake, can't
You-
you people leave me alone? Look, what do you want? Right, never mind that. Can't imagine anything you want as being
I don't
a
suspect
matter
him.
of life or death.
Just
Seeing as
outright.
you're here, you might as well be of some use.
Not quite able to believe how bad your luck can be. You look to see what it is you can do to help this ridiculous man.
Mr. Forty, please remember to put up the picture, dear. The Leaker's Lament.
The hotel owner has a problem with leaks in one of the watermill's pipes. Can you fix this for him?
Fix a leak. I'm a detective, not a plumber. Replace the pipe pieces so you get 600 liters at the end. Remember, any junctions cut the water flow in half. Got it. All right. So then we went 1,000. We needed to be 600. Okay, so that's 500 right there. 20% of the I hate this puzzle outright. Let's just put some things down and put them back up again. All right, let's just check this out here. So if we want 600, we got 300 going here, supposedly. So 500 to 300. So how do we do that? So 500 here, we do 10%, right? Cut the water flow in half. I don't want to do this puzzle, honestly. I'll give it one quick go. And if I don't get it right, I'll give up. That's just, I'm going to do it. It's my brain. No want function. This way. No. No. 500 liters. All right. 10% minus 10%. So what is 10% of 500 is the question. Well, 10% of 1,000 is 100. So half of that is 50. So you take away 50 for that, right? So minus 50. Whereas that's going to be double at the bottom, so that's minus 100. Okay. Then that means altogether, if doing both of them, assuming that is the answer there, if it's both, then that would be minus 150, which would give us what? So 150, that is that. So that minus 100 is 400, so it's 350. All right. And then we're just going one way, which is minus 25%. Christ almighty. 25% of 350. Forget about that for right now. Going to the bottom. 20%. We already said that's 100 each way. So let's just assume it's 100. So then that is at 300. And then another 20% of that, whatever 20% of 300 is. And then we were supposed to get 600 from that. So right now, though, what we're talking about right here with subtracting items here, that we're looking at 650, subtracting a bit here. It's not going to be 50 between the two. The biggest losses are down there, huh? I would say, because this is less, right? So then Just thinking of it that way. So keep that 300 down there. 500, 10% of that, as we said, was minus 50. That's all we're going to lose off of that. Suggestions cuts the water flow in half. I don't know why you're saying that, by the way. What does that have to do with the puzzle? Anyway, minus 50. So that's at 450 at the junction here. Okay. And then minus 25% on each. Right? So what is 25% of 450? You know what? I have a calculator. Let's just do that. Calculator. 450 times 0.75, just to get the inverse on there. Okay, so that's 3... Wait, no. So subtracting 112.5. Doing that twice. Which gives us 225 subtracted altogether. So subtracting that, 450 is 225. Because that's equal. So we need at least 75. Nope. I don't know. I'm just going to submit it. I give up.
Let's find out how you did.
Terribly.
Exactly wrong.
That's fine. I want to move on from this puzzle.
Would
I don't
you
like this one.
Try that puzzle
Nope.
again.
Give
I'm
me
shocked.
a wrong.
Really? I never
Nope.
imagined you were such a cowardly quitter.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, no. Look, here's how.
Sure. Yeah, 500. Yeah, which we started at 500 there. Minus 100. What did I have? I think I had the flow going... I had the flow going up. And then doubling there. So if I just switch those
Clicking the
two,
mouse in
I would have
5,
actually
4.
somehow gotten the right answer. Yeah, right.
Once
Anyway.
you have completed
Did not like the
hotel
puzzle.
manager's latest task, you ask what it is he's doing here.
I'm allowed a
I wanted to
hobby,
retain my
aren't I?
brain cells for other
Some
things.
time
Thank you.
off in the peace and quiet, if that's all right with you, of course.
Is
You
it not
ask
really
if you
place?
can have a look around, seeing as you're interested in old buildings.
Certainly not. I'm far too busy. What do you think this is? A tourist attraction?
Yes.
Really, some people, no respect for the working man. Right, I haven't got time to chinwag all afternoon.
Well, I'm the
Good day
working
to you.
woman. Good day to
Well,
you.
that was rather abrupt. You would almost think he had something to hide.
No, he's just stubborn. Bakery.
The bakery is as pristine as ever.
Except the
with
roof.
The goods on display,
Oh, I want some
smelling quite
donuts.
wonderfully tempting.
There's a place that's
Even as you
somewhat
enter,
in the
you
area,
can see
not
that
quite
the
near me
baker
enough,
is
but
sorely vexed
I
by
see
something.
ads for it.
Oh,
It's
now,
like
if
a
you
donut
want
place that
sight
also
for
does
sore eyes.
like rubber duckies
Come in.
and
I'm
like
so glad
shakes
to
and
see
everything.
you.
I'm just like,
I
I
don't
gotta
know
go ahead and
what's
go
wrong
out of my
with me
way to go
today.
visit it
I'm
sometime.
in
It sounds
quite a
amazing.
state. Could you possibly help? I'll be ever so grateful.
Normally,
You
the
give me a
act
little
of
rubber ducky?
kindness is reward enough, but you do find yourself hoping that the grateful baker might offer some of his wares by way of thanks.
Yeah. Maybe.
Moment on the lips. Sugar on the lips, maybe. Sugar on the lips.
The baker has set up a new rotating display to show off his wares. Can you observe which cupcake is not being displayed?
The one that I'm eating. Good day. Oh dear. Okay, so what do we have? We have green on the top right, green and yellow, top right. Okay, and then we got orange. Wait a second. Oh, it's also the rotation. Oh, it matters what direction they're in. Okay, so let's look for this one here. So, oh god, this is making me feel sick, actually. I don't do well with spinny stuff. Alright, I don't like that one. No. That one's going inward. That one's going inward. That one, what about this one? No. Oh. I really don't like this puzzle. I'm not actually joking. This is not doing well for me. Inward. Is that... I did not think that I'd have to take some Dramamine for this game. That was going in, but that's not the right one. I think it's this one. I think I started with the right cupcake.
Drum roll.
Weird enough.
Oh, please.
All right. That's fine.
Don't give up yet.
I will-
Another try, surely.
I'll give one more. Okay. I don't like that. This one's somewhere. Red, top right corner. Somewhere. Red going inward. There's a red going inward. Is it also doing anything else? Orange and green and yellow going downward. Yep, okay, so this one's out. Red going inward. Also doing that thing. The yellow going the other direction. See orange going. I don't know. I can't look at these any longer. I'm sorry, guys.
Drum roll. On the button.
Alright, thank goodness that guess was good.
Great Scott, that was fast. Oh, but a little too fast, maybe. You made mistakes. Have a
I can
silver
live with
medal.
It's fine. Nareto, if that's your real name.
Oh, aren't you the clever clogs? I knew I could rely on you. You are special. Is there anything I could do to say thank you? Anything at all?
Dramamine.
Anything?
Little pillow.
You ask if you could possibly have something to eat.
Heaven's sake, of course you can. Oh, is that all? Oh, please, please help yourself. Least I could do. Bless, something to eat. I never did.
Your mouth full of his fondant. You ask why the other storeroom is out of use.
What storeroom? Oh, silly me, of course. No, I split a bag in there. What a mess. Flour. Oh, everything covered. Need to get right in there and clean it out. Murder on my knees, I tell you. And tennis elbow? Oh, I could go pro. Anyway, sorry to hurry you, but I've got to clean the ovens and get shot of all the old ash. Don't want to get any on you. So bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.
So
bye-bye.
there's flour and ash in
And
here.
with that, you are cast into the street. At least your hunger for food is sated.
That's not boding very well.
It is time. The police
As much
station
as he's willing to give us
awaits.
free food, I think we have
Well,
to
Do
say
you
that
know?
he
Easy
is an
now,
issue.
Son. We have got to be right about this. We only get one chance to nick him. If
Do
we
you? You
miss,
have multiple people.
He'll be gone like a rat up had drainpipe. Cowardly scum. Settle down. Now then, let's hear it. Where is he?
Where indeed? From the footprints left by the doctor at the
Yes,
scene of
recap
his
this.
assault on Lady Snobbish, you will...
Well, he is.
From the footprints, you were able to tell that the doctor is hiding somewhere that has ash, flour, and straw in abundance. At the watermill, you found the hotel manager enjoying his hobby. Perhaps his leisure time is spent partaking in a little aiding and abetting.
What?
When you visited the windmill, you learned that it was now the property of the town hall clerk. Is this just a place for her to get away from it all? Or a place where she can help the doctor get away?
She doesn't
From
have
the
a thing for him.
librarian's
Forget about
diary,
it.
you learned that the doctor had once assisted the baker. Is this favor now being repaid?
I
The
believe
station
so.
master finally got permission to open his cafe. The removal of the mayor has apparently worked to his advantage. But is this simply mere coincidence? Or something far more nefarious? 4 suspects,
Potentially.
but only one is
He's my
helping
second
the
choice.
murderous mastermind who has so
But I'll
horribly
explain
harmed Little
that I don't think
Riddle
it's him,
and its
because
citizens.
The other
So,
thing that was
For
there
the
is
last
oil
time,
and ash.
who is the guilty party? And
No flour.
where is the deadly doctor?
Although there is a cafe, there was no indication of there being any straw, whereas at that bakery, If it wasn't for the brooms possibly being straw, all the things being held up on the bakery,
Can you deduce the culprit
the bread,
and prove yourself worthy
straw. It's on
of your
straw.
role as a
There could be no one
blue-toed
else
detective?
but the baker
Player
as
one,
the assailant.
You get to choose
Assistant.
first.
2. Assistant. Am I right? Waiting for you to tell me I'm right. Or
In
blatantly
the
wrong.
end, observation was once again key. The Doctor's final ally is, in fact, the baker. There you go, friend. I mean, what's it gonna do?
Freaking love this
Quite
butcher.
what the baker's motivation is remains a mystery for
At the moment.
However, the evidence is enough. Only one of the 4 locations had every element you sought. The baker spoke of the flour in his stores and the ash from his ovens. And we saw straw being used to display the goods in his shop.
Told you.
Well, now, that's good enough for me. Now then, you lot. Anyone not a
See,
copper,
it's
you are the reserve.
It's good enough for
You will
me.
act as the cordon in case this villain gets past the rest of us. Only he won't, see? I'll have my gun for starters. Lads, do me proud. We will, Inspector. This one's for Maggie. Now, let's go and get
I still don't trust the constable?
blackguard. Sharpish!
I'm way too skeptical. I'm sorry, Constable.
You used your talents to select the correct suspect. Many congratulations on a job well done. You are thrilled at some primitive level by the sight of the police and villagers at work. The baker is taken quietly and by surprise.
Can you watch this one? I need to be with the inspector.
Left
his hand.
alone with you, the baker feels the need to confess.
He was going to take me away from all this miserable little village. He had money. What with that and selling this place, I could have gone anywhere. London! Started a little cafe with doilies and chintzy curtains and everything. Chintzy curtains. And teapots with flowers on. I've been a bit silly.
But you already have your own bakery in
I
this
just
town.
so want chintzy curtains.
You could have bought chintzy curtains for this bakery. What's wrong with you?
After some shouting and the noise of a short scuffle, Bragg is triumphant.
Oh,
He didn't even have his gun with him in the end. Easiest pinch I have made in a long time. Took him nice and sharpish like. All he had on him was this ruby. Cool, that's the one from
he
the
just like
crypt.
warping.
I only had it for a second before he took it off me. He had his gun then. Here you go then. You have it till we reach the station.
No, you mustn't. With a sudden
Why not?
movement, Bragg flips the ruby to the constable. The poor
Who
young
drops
man
it?
is ill-prepared and fumbles the catch. The ruby hits the cold stone floor and... No! What have you done? What have you done?
Well now, seems your little prize wasn't so valuable as you thought. Now then, let's go and find you a nice cold cell, shall we?
Why does he think it's not valuable that it's
no.
shattered, so...
It wasn't supposed to be like this. You weren't supposed to. I
Was he
the
supposed
better
to?
man. The
Oh, was
better
he?
man.
No.
Ooh, fancy that. And it looks so real too.
Can't trust anyone these days.
Listen at you. We'd better get you to the station.
The next morning, you gratefully pack your belongings and head for the station. The inspector is there to meet you.
I just thought I'd come and say my goodbyes. I trust
My good
you'll stay
riddance.
out of trouble till you get home. It's been an honour, I must say. A real privilege.
Privilege.
That's
How
it.
did I know
I
he's
hope
going
we never have
to
to
do all
work
those
together
syllables?
again. You lot made me look bad.
Goodbye now. Off with you.
Sharpish.
And with that, your train gets up steam and slowly
But no
charges
sharpest on the
out of
wheels. We wanted to
station.
get home in one piece.
You sit back in your seat, restful again, knowing that the blue-toed MADAAR file for Little Riddle is once and for all closed.
You know, as much as I complain about some of those ending puzzles, it is quite a shame that they did not make more in this series. Because these have such an endearing charm to them. They really do. Really deserved another game. Truly. But with less intensely math problems that people don't care about. Please. But that was over 10 years ago that this was made. 15-ish, I want to say. 10, 15 years ago? 2015, yeah, so then that was 10 years old. QA testers, good for all of you for doing this. Voice artist. Wait, one voice artist? There's just one for this whole thing. Well, I could believe that the librarian's voice was made by a man. I can definitely believe that. Very talented voice artist. Good job, you, man. Take a look at who that was. Tom something. Game systems programming, art director. Very nice art. I enjoyed the art stylings of here. I mean, the background art assets were, I mean, like what we're looking at right now. I mean, it helps you feel in it, but the animated stuff, that was like sharpish. Very nice. Puzzle artists did a pretty good job. Puzzle creators. You had your moments. The story is where it shined, more than the puzzles. Certainly. Oh, the admin. 90. Wow. Special things. Man, they had more administrations people than people to give special things to. Nothing wrong with that. Copyright 1994 to 2010? What? That was 2015. License for Lua. Oh. Alright, then. Warning, it is a violation of federal copyright law to synchronize this video game with videotape or film or to record the masters embodied of this video game without express written permission of the copyright owner. Well, it's a good thing we weren't doing that then. Ish. Sharpish. The end.
Oh.
Cozy. Very cozy. Man. Question mark? No, yeah, it's the end, folks. It's the end. Wait. There's a post-credit scene?
Yes, sir, they've gone. I don't suspect a thing. You were right.
Constable.
That's right, sir. Led me straight to it. The switch went perfectly.
I knew not to trust the constable. That's too bad we're just gonna have to leave him like that forever.
How well did you do in that episode? Player 1, decidedly average.
I'm okay to be average at this sort of thing. I'm okay. Well, that was Blue Toad Murder Files. I hope everyone enjoyed that. We need a little bit of murder and mystery and mayhem in our lives. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, mister, when you get home. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up for Yakuza for like an hour or two. We're not going to go crazy. I do have to work tomorrow and have to set up for effectlessness tomorrow as well. So let me go ahead and put on some fiddle faddle, as it were. Please enjoy. All right, we already saw this one. 1 second. Oh, that's too short. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Still setting up a little bit here, but we're almost set. Almost. Let's see. How about, you know what? Let's go back and have you watch the hamster again. You want the hamster? You want the space hamster? I know I do. It's space hamster. A go. Okay. We got you up. Hey, you up? Got you. I got you. We all got you. Like nothing else has got you. See? Like a dragon. Oh, actually, before we do the rest of that. Floating. Here. Yes! Continue. Now, this should have auto-saved just at the temple, which I think this is going to be newer. Yes, by a few seconds. So we're going to have to redo some battles, unfortunately. Hang on, can I just adjust you for a second? There we go. That's been bothering me so much. I'm more centered now. Hey, there we go. Yep, this is slightly newer, right? Yeah. Yep, we're going to do this one. Taking that autosave. Some battles are going to be redone. What can you do? Oh, we're just right out here. So we got to refight that tiger and everything. Ooh. Well, as I said, there wasn't much to be done. I had to run to work. I'm ready. Grab all the random stuff. Cut through the dialogue. Welcome. I'm greeting you. And expecting you.
Yo. Yeah.
Skip. We probably should have leveled a little bit more, but yeah, that was then. This is now. All right. Even our favorite scattering. Nice and icy. This battle music is good. I think I was saying last time it reminded me of the Kill Bill music. There was like several different songs that were played during that fight scene in the Japanese very huge restaurant. Yes, thank you for following up.
Here we go.
I always think of Don't Be Misunderstood, but really that was only played when they're out in the snow. I always picture when they're doing the huge fights with the giant ball and spikes.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh. Yeah, we gotta heal.
This gotta help.
Let's go.
I got
I just want to protect her.
this up. Let's do this together.
We're all in this together.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
I'm up.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks.
Let's see. Here we go. This gotta help.
stabby stab for the laddie lads.
Stronger.
Yes, you are. Rightfully so. He's getting
Got it.
away. Let's go hurry. Not before we hurry for the suitcase and junk. That was so much easier to grab those chestnuts this time. Last time it was just like, plant, please move. Move plant. I don't think I noticed this before. Jelly. Wait. Definitely didn't get that last time. Hello. Vaseline. Vaseline. With the jelly.
Should I open it?
Yes, please. Thank you. Tactical helmet. Who is going to wear the helmet? Who deserves helmet hair? Who has the defense I want to defend the most? Psycho. Yes, thank you. Alright. There we go. Just look at my screen. Is this looking right? It looks right to me. Alright. Anyone else? Protector. You got the protector armor on. Put your protector back on, please. Protector. We're all good. Let's go. Faster, please, Ichiban. We're gonna get some fire in here. Which, oh yes, that's right. Hang on, party. That's right, I forgot. He has some fire moves. Right? Head strike, repetitive strikes. Because this tiger has a weakness to fire. I believe so, at least. Damage an enemy with carbit. Well, actually, what made me say that? Striking them. Repeated strikes. Inspo. Sleeping powder. Do I want to switch Airy and him for this? I don't know. Do we have any gear that would enhance to do fire damage, actually? I'm going very quickly looking through this. Fire resistance. That's not going to help. Frostbite, thunder. Unable to be affected by heat. Cold, paralyzed, poison, drunk, fear, brainwashing. Mental elements. Boost the amount of XP that can be attained from enemies. Halves max MP. Nope. Oh. I guess I forgot to add that before. Oopsie. Critical rate hit. HP recovery when revived. Well, that's obviously not going to help. We could try it for some variety. That would be interesting. Well, if we do that. Knife attacks, huh? Would the tiger's claws be considered... Maybe. I think I would want to do... Oh, it's on Adachi. Never mind. Sorry. I misread that. Army use. Cotton gloves, dexterity. Oh, I'm so indecisive when it comes to this stuff. Poison, drunk, fear. Fear. Don't want that. I think maybe the crit rate will do. Wait. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Realizing that wasn't his second slot. Oopsie. Alright, we're gonna have some fun and try switching him out. Okay. Eerie is so good. But I think the tiger's in this next room. Oh, it's not the next room. Oh, this would have been good for the fire resistance. I forgot about the kitchen. Darn. Take it to a limit. And turn into goblins. That's the way that those noises make me think. All right.
Don't get cocky.
You're the fastest out of all of them? All right. That's so weak. Why are you so weak?
Let's go.
I'm not backing down. Right.
I'm a little worried now. But at least it's just this battle. Hey, Blacktails. Oh, so high. Hang on. Hang on. Protecting, protecting, protecting. Yakana. Oh gosh. No, and there was a time when I could tell you what you were writing, and my brain is like, nope, I don't remember what that is. I cannot. Blame Google Translate for any blunder. Yeah, I blame that. We weren't talking about describing a person, though. That much I can tell you for certain. Oh boy, let's see. Head trauma? Let's try some head trauma. Wasn't too bad.
You're in for it now.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Down the Leon.
Gotta do something about this.
Let's see. Get the weakling out of the way. Yeah, here we go. Mellow greetings and calms once referring to the game. What? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Combo beat. So I'm experimenting with. Oh, what is his name? I forget his name. I need to remember this guy's name. Fist guy. Fistman.
Right.
The Korean with the cool haircut. Yeah.
Oh, look at all the food here. It'd be a waste just to leave it.
Read my mind there. Hey, maybe we could take some to go.
Roasted chestnuts.
People, did you forget we're on a mission here?
The mission from Gord. Nighttime Jacks? Nighttime Jacks. Hey, Spike Jack. Welcome. Look at that hair. Are you making fun of Ichiban? Are you... Or are you talking about the what's his face? What is his name? I forget his name. Check stats. Junji Han. It's very slick back and very gray. And who has gray hair? I don't know anyone who has gray hair. It's weird. Unnatural. To be natural. And yeah, Nighttime Jax is here. This is going to be my new schedule, is the evening, because I had to go back to full-time for work, for monetary purposes. And the only time that works is me streaming at night. So I will start streaming a little bit earlier at night, to just be clear. But today I was just like, you know what, I felt like streaming at night to start with, so we'll do that. I'm streaming tonight, tomorrow for Effectless Fridays in the evening as well. And I probably am going to do a Saturday stream too, because I want to do some more Oblivion and Blueprints as well. Imagine wanting gray hair. I mean, it is a look. I get people that have told me that they're jealous that I have gray hair, but then at the same time, I'm not ready to go gray. That I have people that are like maybe like a decade older than me, that are dyeing their hair and just like, come on, you got to get started. If you don't get started letting it go gray, it's not going to look like this. I just let it go because I didn't feel like dyeing my hair because it costs money. It's a great look. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it does work for me. I can't say for certain it works for everyone, but I think it works for most people. I really do. I was just fortunate enough to have the right circumstances of being not wanting to spend money on hair dye and going gray really early to make that work. If I was ever going to dye my hair, I'd probably like put like some purple in it. Not like all purple, but like highlights. Oh, there are the gloves. I was just like, what happened before? Let's get them geared up. Yes. Now he's got much better gloves. Well, about 15 attack higher, but still. Slowly getting gray hair. Don't really care for it. I have a certain style. Well, oh. Well, I got that, like, baby face plus gray hair. It confuses people. Excuse me. Oh, right, there's something down here by the trash. Blonde and perhaps gray, but nobody knows. Oh, I can see why that might be hidden, because my type of gray is more of a silver, and silver kind of blends into blonde a little bit. Barely, though. White on white. Yeah, exactly. It's a blending. At some point, people will catch on. And maybe like, oh, okay, that's cool. Chinese. I'm sorry. I never pay attention to what these items are. What in the heck did I pick up here? So I got cold medicine, restorative stuff, da-da-da-da-da. Water, that's not it. Growth items, materials, other. Valuables. I wouldn't say those are valuables. It must be recovery items? Is that right? Wait on, wait. Am I blonde? No, I'm not blonde. The only time in my life I was ever blonde was when I was a little kid. That's it. And I had like a bowl cut and it was pin straight. Yeah, that clearly didn't stay. Oh, Tournier, there it is. Okay. This is just for recovering stuff. Toughness, CC? 800? There's no one here that has 800. Oh, that's so crazy. Detoxers, also known as placebos. Who's a placebo? Oh, you mean the drinks. Yeah.
Should I open it?
These are very strong placebos. Wonder Gown. Ooh. Who to wear? Gear. Yes, Psycho gets to wear it. Here we go. Easy. I want to keep her up so that it's easier just for defending her. Next door. Detoxing is a scam. Yeah, pretty much is. I mean, there are certain items that do help with health and stuff, but then there are people who put out their baloney majority, and that confuses people into mixing that sort of stuff up. So most of that stuff is bogus for certain.
What?
Wonder what's under that gown. Hey yo, Wonder Gown. What are the secrets of your flowers? There we go. So this is pretty much where I was last time with fighting the tiger. And I had to cut back over here. So I gotta fight this damn tiger again. Because I had to run to work last time. That's also part of the reason I wanted to do it nighttime, so I didn't have to, like, run to work. Jacki is too fun. Jacki is Jacki fun. If that's too much fun, I don't know. But anyway. Let's see how this goes. Yokohama Liabang. Ooh, that's a big lead. Look at how fast he is. But he's a bit on the weak side. The proper amount of fun. Is it? Yeah. Well, that's good. Ooh. Like, she should be dead, you know, from that. Maybe. It's okay though. He's also should be dead, but I appreciate that he's not. I mean, many times in this story he should be dead. This plays just like the Stick of Truth. Oh, that's something I haven't played in ages. I don't think it plays like the Stick of Truth. That's more... I mean, they are both turn-based. That's suppose there. Can't hope to defeat a level 30 Wang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot his name was Wang. Oh, come on. I like to beat Wang. We get to stab Wang. We're gonna punch Wang. There you go. With some flaming fist. Oh, the Wang struck back. So bad. The Wang is sharp. Why is the Wang so sharp? You know what I hit with my Wang? A chair. It's not my Wang. His Wang. I hit his Wang with a chair. I don't have a Wang. I had to clarify that. haven't played this, but this seems timing based. It is a little bit timing based, yes. You get extra for defending and hitting on certain times. Stop winging everyone. Well, everybody
Watching
wing
tigers
Chung
while you
tonight.
eat? I will never understand rich
Chung is a
people.
tiger.
Hey, I can get behind it. Tigers are just like house cats, but bigger.
Oh, sure. It's so cute when they're about to maul you.
Very adorable.
Yeah, I'm with her on this one, Adachi-san. I don't want to end up as a tiger snack.
Here we go.
All right. And I need you to heal immediately. Because he gonna die otherwise.
Try this on the side. Give it your all,
There
everyone.
we go.
Sorry.
My thanks.
Well. All right. How do? So I haven't used this guy for attacking too much. Do the Japanese men have those haircuts? Which Japanese men? Oh, the ones that were just doing that silhouette? Some do, I would imagine. Maybe not the helmet hair cut. But yeah, this guy with the gray hair is actually Korean Japanese. So yes and no. The ones I've met.
You wanna go?
You're gonna get
Not the big froey here, no. I don't think, no.
You're in it now.
Most of them have more just traditional, like what Psycho's hair. Her hair, well, for women that is. But for men, I suppose there are some that are like G. I'm saying his name wrong for certain.
You're gonna be in a world.
Difficult. All right, what do I want to do to this tiger? I could try shooting the tiger. I know the tiger's weak to fire, and I don't really have any fires. Tiger is confused, as it should be. It's a tiger. Bayonet. Jing Hong hones on an enemy, becomes unseen, and unleashes a powerful attack next turn. I guess we could do that.
Take this.
Care for a magic trick?
Come on.
Ooh, he's so fancy.
Stomp.
Here, take it. Here we go. Now this guy, it takes a lot of hits. Last time, ended up having to do some of this. Oh, good. He can take a lot of damage, so I'm okay with this. Oh, that was a good hit. Ooh. Why would you fight a tiger? Well, the tiger came at us. Why is the cage down? That should be up. Anyway, let's see. Skills. We're gonna do a tag team back again.
Come on. Let's go.
Yakuza.
You're done now.
Ooh. Started to bleed. Of course, again. So I want you to teach me Japanese, really? How much Japanese do you know currently? Let's see. I think we're gonna want to do some downing of this. Encouraging charm, renewing your image. You might see that I'm looking over here only because I moved my camera so it's covering part of the screen, so I'm looking over at my capture here. You know no Japanese. Oh my. Okay. None? Do you know what Yakuza means? It's right there. Let's see. Charm, boost an ally attack, defense. No, I want to lower the attack. There we go. Wait.
I got this.
May lower their attack. Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There we go. Hi. Alright, good. So, Yakuza. A ring. Let's see. Do you know the basic pronouns? Not that people typically want to use pronouns and such. It's technically rude. In most circumstances, not all. Hi. Can learn 2,000 characters with each 3 to 4 meanings. Yeah. It's a good way to use it. Why don't I try a regular attack and see how he fares with that? Ooh, yes. Hook. Don't hook him.
Here we go.
You serious about learning? I'm serious about seeing Japanese words. Here's a good word to learn. Well, a good phrase or such. Wakarimasen. 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 Means I don't know. Also means I don't understand. Wakarimasen. So, it's a good thing to start with. There you go. Let's see. Seki pose. Defense down. Yeah, let's do
Try
that.
this on the side.
There we go. That's better. Bleeding profusely. Eh, you'll get over it. How about just that one? Very useful for both a beginner and advanced.
I don't understand.
Something that I say regularly in English. He is bleeding profusely. Well, that's just, you know, things. Let's do another bayonet on him.
Watch close now.
The tiger is loose. What is the word for tiger again? Tora? I think Tora is tiger. Ugh. Tiger is loose. I don't know the word loose. Tora wa, Koko? Koko desu. The tiger is here. Here we go. Let's see. How about we just do a regular attack on you? That's not too bad. We gotta heal. Just a little... actually, I'm not that concerned. Let's have you do a regular attack.
I'm ready now.
You wanna go?
Bleeding profusely. You got this, though, buddy. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Here we go. 400 damage is good damage. Bash him, bash him, bash him.
You're in.
Beat Adadachi. Beat him. Yeah. Attack you. And now we'll heal next turn. It's pretty good. I'm glad I switched him out with Eri. Eri's really good though too, but especially with her office supplies. I love those moves. But anything to help this battle go a little quicker is good. Try greeting people with "Anata no okasan wa hamster deshita." Your mother was a hamster? The tiger is a tank. Tora wa tanku. Yes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Really. Look at that movement, by the way. It's pretty normal for tigers, I would say. About your father. No, you have Okasan. And about your father. Otou-san is father. You have mother. It says mother. Alright, I suppose we could do another tag team. Yeah, let's do that. Bravo, bravissimo. Kick. Kick. He is finishing. Not Wing, because we already finished Wing off. Finishing Tiger. Hidden Dragon? Is there a hidden... Nope, no dragon here. Okay. Father smelt of elderberries. Elderberries, I would assume. Elderberries. Or something like that. Oh, he doesn't have enough to do that one move. Well, whatever. Keep it bash. Smelt. Odor. Kaori? Isn't that smelling? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to say that. That's an interesting challenge. What does Google Translate say for that? Ooh. Keep bleeding. I think we can do one more without him going down. I'm not sure many people, Japanese people, get that reference. Yeah, that's probably true. But we would get the reference, wouldn't we? I think that's the most important part, right?
Gotta do something about this.
You don't have to do anything about anything. You just gotta keep beating the tiger, because that's what your life has amounted to now. He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit him. Oh, alright, we gotta heal. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Alright, that's a KO. Alright, hang on. Items. What do we got? Recovery. And... No. Don't eat those. Seminon? Where is the... Nope, you don't got this. He's down on the ground bleeding to death. Hang on. Yeah, covers. Where is... I know I have something for this. Oh, it's in this. Why is it status considered for that? That's so silly. Anyway. Full HP. Premium health kit. No, let's just do half. He's fine. He'll be fine. Shucks. あなたのお父さんはエルダーベリーの匂いがした。Ah, you're right, gashita. It's one of those weird verbs. Forgot about that. Not that ga is part of the verb, but anyway. It's just how you use it in that instance. Direct Japanese elderberry conversion. I mean, would you want to convert elderberries in any other way? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have him do the disappearing act so that we can heal and not assume he gets immediately clawed again.
Try this on for size. Give it your all, everyone.
Is there such thing as a weird verb? Always.
You're gonna be in a
Oh no, it didn't heal him because he was invisible. It's good to know. Good to know now. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Won't have to heal him again.
Gotta do something.
I'm deaf. We'll see. Try French first. Maybe. Demo, verb, franzgo.
Eyes on me.
Let's see.
It's a weird thing when you want to try to figure out one. I don't want to say. Want to try one language and then you think in a different one immediately. Oh, I almost missed it. Single clap. Don't hit him again. Oh, thank you, Psycho. Thank you.
I'm ready.
Thank you.
Why can't I think of French words? I'm thinking like taderu. Like, that's Japanese. Okay. Speaking of eating and cats, you know what I say to my cat every single time? Why is this aquarium fight taking so long? Because this tiger has so much damn HP, that's why. Tigers are not meant to be taken down easily. Would you want a tiger that you could easily take down? As a boss fight, that is? I don't think so. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yes, cats eating. So when I feed my cat, you know what I say to her? I say, "Meshiagare or garinasai." So anytime I say that, she knows it's time for I hope she didn't hear me. But basically, that's not something you would normally say to a cat. If anything, you would say that to a person, being humble while you're at a restaurant. You know, or like if you're like there, like your butler would say that to you, for example. Feed her, yes. Here we go. Here we go. This is almost over. Punch the tiger out. Yes. Oh, there we go. Look at all that leveling up. Nice.
Excellent.
Oh, what did you learn? Point blank. Point is blank. You are her butler. Pretty much. It's pretty much the sum of the parts, yes. Do we have anything to pick up in here? I don't think we do. Oh, wait, there is one thing. There's no tiger body. Can you imagine? That's bizarre. Oh, wait, we need to go this way? Yes. Up and at him. Right? Am I looking at the map wrong? Nope, I'm not. Here we go. Again, I have like not a quarter of the screen that's covered up, but like maybe a fifth or sixth of the screen right now by this mug. Why did you bonk the cat? Because the cat was gonna kill me if I didn't bonk it. Which way I bonked the cat?
Should I open it? Got it.
I still don't understand why you ask every single time if you should open the safe. You should always open the safe. That is the answer. Yes.
Should I open it?
If you know how to find the opening to the safe. Tactical boots. Let's see. Can you get tactical boots? Gore boots. Get all those magical shoes. Ooh, it does do a little bit, but it lowers on the attack. You know what? I can handle that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll move on. So I want her to be defended, so let's worry about her going down in battle. Tell your plus plus. Over here, so we go this way.
Finally, we're at the top. You think Mabuchi and the others are waiting for us?
Almost likely.
Maybe. The
We
answer.
don't know what they're gonna throw at us, so we best be prepared.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Let's gear up, get ready, and go do this thing.
And Chrono Trigger, you wouldn't want to open the safe right away? That is very true. Now, as for if I played it, that is a complicated answer. Technically, I've played a decent chunk of it, but I've never beaten it. I kept getting stuck.
Should I open it?
I tried playing it twice. in certain ways many years ago. And I have a feeling maybe it was because of the type of filing that I was using. We're not talking ROMs. Why would we talk about ROMs? No. It was possibly due to that, but I was always getting stuck after you were Magus, and I never got further than that part. I'm sure there's a decent amount that I was missing, but I do know what you're talking about not opening up the safes and such. We don't have to worry about time travel in this game, though. At least I don't think we do. Please don't tell me there's time travel in here. I would not be able to deal with that. The Magus boss fight? No, when you're playing as Magus. As Magus. Because I got stuck somewhere and I could not figure out how to progress at all. So I eventually, I was refusing to look it up. Nope, you completed Chrono Trigger. No, I didn't. I did not. I did not complete it. It was not. I had gear I was trying to put on, right? And let's see here. Sicko. Tactical vest is better than the wonder. By how much, I wonder. Oh, this gives a little bit more this way, though. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Hang on. Who do I want to give this to? Ichiban. Tactical vest. And then Adachi. You can put the protector on. There we go. Recruiting Magus is optional. Don't worry about it. Although super cool. It wasn't recruiting Magus. It wasn't recruiting him. At least I don't think it was recruiting him. Oh god, did I do something optional and thinking that there was something to do after? I'm pretty certain we were trying to look for Chrono at that point. This is where it was. Anyway. Mabuchi is waiting for us ahead. No way to go around this without a fight. You ready? Yes, let's go.
Okay.
This Ozzy's ass again. We can talk about Magus. That's interesting. You know one of my mods is named Magus, right?
Yo,
so maybe you should. Anyway.
I've been waiting for you, Kasuga.
This is where I stopped last time, so let's
choke the life out of you personally.
Funny, because I heard you put
What's that guy doing on the ground?
That means you're happy to let someone else do it. Where's Zhao?
Somewhere in this building. For now.
Now,
what about later?
Later, he'll be in transit. To the afterlife.
What the hell?
You want a hand with this twerp, Mabuchi-han?
This guy you don't need a hand. Neither of you do. Because I beat you both individually rather easily.
I'm about to make sure nobody thinks little of us ever again. I'll prove that I deserve
that
to
low sound also keeps making me think that my stomach is growling.
Those men next to
Come
Mama
on.
are skilled fighters. Assassins,
Jacki's
really.
bragging about my empty
You might
stomach.
say they're the secret weapons of the Yokohama Ryuman.
Damn.
And up there are more Omi Alliance men. Our chances of winning a fight are very low, actually.
Yeah, I get it. We're up shit creek without a paddle. But I don't care. The fact
Ichiban.
is, if we run, Zhao dies. That's all that matters.
No need to bristle, Kasuga.
So you're Ichiban Kasuga.
Who are you? Some fan of mine?
No.
No, I'm a
man
blowhard.
who's never forgotten how Masumi Arakawa stole my rightful seat.
What?
You know this scruffy-haired punk, Tendo? I only know him as the guy the captain
His
shot.
nickname is Nin.
Alive and kicking somehow.
Probably.
I think he might be a naughty little secret of the captain's.
What?
Kasuga, this charmer here is Tendo, last of the lieutenants.
Wait, the former boxer? No wonder he's a damn giant.
Ooh, do we get to fight him?
You two can relax over there for a bit. I think we'll have ourselves
Exposition
a
of the
little
wazoo.
sideshow.
Yeah.
Tendo seems interested in who you are, so I'll leave you alive just long enough to talk. Later, I'll really take my sweet time toying with you.
Nightbot doesn't like spam.
Have anything to say?
You're really hamming it up in here.
I think that means hurry up and kill me.
You're fine though. You can keep talking. Yeah. Nightbot's a little sensitive to too much Dude, I just killed a tiger. They don't care. They really do not care. Alright.
Watch me.
I will watch you. Let's see. Where do we go? Here. I probably should have went back to Aerie here, but whatever. It's fine. Fight though. Alright, what are you doing?
Here we go.
He stares at the chair intently. What? That is one way to flip a table. She doesn't even have to use her hands to do that. She is amazing. Ooh, there's someone behind me, right? Oh no, that's Ichiban. Go, everyone. Let's get all... Oh, here. No, don't worry about him yet. Let's go for him.
You're in for it.
Yes! He stares at the chair intently. He's thinking about the chair's feelings. What was that? No, he's just what is he looking at there? Just because he holds something that's tough doesn't make him tough. Popsicle, popsicle, what do? You freeze the guys and give him boo-boos. Resolute counter. Oh, okay. That chair didn't deserve it. The table did. Chair doesn't. Don't hit him. He's on countering. You want to sing it again? I don't know if I could sing it again if I wanted to. It's improv, man. Popsicle, popsicle, what do? You make them cold and give them boo-boos.
Here we go.
Something like that. Oh, good stuff.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Ooh.
I'm up.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know what? I think his counter is off at this point since he just attacked. So we're good. Nailed it. Oh yeah. 1 for 1, the same.
This could be better.
Stares intently into the distance, thinking about his life choices and wondering, wow, how is life so life? Oh, your counter's over? Alright.
Let's go.
You know a boss isn't gonna be as much if he has a bunch of sidekicks? Yeah, sidekicks. Everybody.
Here we go.
She's running away from her. Like, I know you're gonna hit me. He can't stand it. He's weak against the popsicle. Stun smash? Sure, let's try that. He's weak against stun gun. What?
I'm not that.
Eyes on me.
So dramatic. So dramatic. Alright. Give him a little stabby stab. For the laddie lad. Do that again, the backflip? I think it's a good idea, but I don't know. Do another one of these.
Don't move.
Oh, I missed the better one. Alright, well that's fine.
Try this on the side. Give it your all, everyone. This ought to help.
Maybe I should have put the better defense stuff on him, since he's taking quite a beating. You were selling the drama. Yeah, you absolutely were.
You're gonna be in a world.
Let's go ahead and... Oh, he's weak against the cold stuff. Let's give him an ice bucket.
Bring it on.
Oh, but he didn't catch a cold. I guess he is a mini boss of a sort. Paralyzed him. Or Nelson.
Let's do this.
Tag team back again.
Could be better.
That was okay.
Take your best shot.
How about we just shoot him?
Take this.
Are you quick enough?
I'm not backing down.
That wasn't too bad. Ooh. Debuff was prolonged.
Let's go.
He like pulsed on the ground there. Do I have anything? Oh yes, I forgot she does have a special.
Let's go. Let me go.
Would I go back to the mid-90s if I could? That's an interesting question. Mid-90s, well,
You're gonna get stomped.
definitely Pogs were like 96 at least, because I remember because I had the 1996 Olympic Pogs. So that would be fun at least to have those again. I miss my Pogs.
I got this.
But not just for that. I mean, that's the first thing I think of course. I think that there's some wonderful things that I would love to relive. But if I was going to relive my whole life, no. But going and just revisiting certain things, because that I do cherish my childhood from that era, actually. Yeah, because I lived by the beach, I would walk around a lot. Yeah. It was just a different time. Such a different time.
You're gonna get stomped.
Also the video games too. But, you know, like that was a time where I could wander around on my bike around the neighborhood and my parents wouldn't worry about me or anything. Oh, he's going to be doing that, huh? Guard time.
Bring it on.
You're in it.
Oh, actually, we can heal.
Don't get cocky.
This out. Let's do this together. I'm ready.
Thank you.
You're gonna be in a world.
And also, I still... If it was... what year did we move? Can't remember, but just before we moved, the lady who rollerblades around here... Oh, yeah, I loved rollerblading as a child. It was good. Wait, did he undo his thing? Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna take a chance and attack. Reminiscing so much. Alright, we're good. But yeah, rollerbladed a lot. Biking. There was actually a rollerblading area, and they had like beat whoop, there it is, and just like dancing to that at the ring. Oh, memories.
I'm not backing down.
Something else I remembered. Moon shoes, SNES. SNES was such a thing. Still had her copy of Final Fantasy 3/6. At least we probably did at that point.
Right.
Yeah, roller rink. That's the word. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, right before we moved to New York.
My turn.
Yes, SNES is my favorite console. Period. There's no comparison to me. And right before we moved to New York, my older sibling was a fool. Well, not before we moved. Excuse me.
Could be better.
It did happen before we moved, though. I'm mixing up a story. Hang on. So, my friend, my older sibling's friend,
Here we go.
quotes for a reason,
Try this on.
wanted to borrow Final Fantasy 3/6.
This ought to help.
And so, without consulting parents or anything like that, said sure, let him borrow it. That person moved the very next day.
Watch me.
You're gonna get
Very next day. Piece of shit.
right.
I have not played Final Fantasy since then. Final Fantasy 6, I should say. Other Final Fantasies I've had. It's long overdue. I've rebought it for PC. It's not quite the same, as I'm hearing at least. I haven't played it again, as I said. But that is on my very near future radar for another RPG to play through. Mubble was defeated.
Too easy, I'm afraid.
Here we go. Too easy.
Stats going up. Look at me go.
I'll take it.
Oh, what did you learn? Cheap shot. Yeah, Harry.
That takes care of the
Abysmal.
sideshow. But there's still plenty of freaks to fight.
Hell yeah, I'm up for it. You have the misfortune of finding Final Fantasy Mystic Quest? Why is that a
Maybe
misfortune?
you hadn't heard. but I'm a heavyweight
I heard it was a
boxing
good game.
champ. I don't think you'd even make weight
Super Mario
for the
Brothers
fight.
and Link to the Past. Oh yeah, I still have those. Oh, Lieutenant Ryu family patriarch.
I wouldn't shame the Omi by taking you on.
We could fight. Final Fantasy Fantasy.
I'll be sure
I
to
don't
keep
think
an
that
eye
they're
on you,
really
though.
meant to be compared.
Been a long
They're definitely
time since
very
I've been
different
able
games.
to put my fist to good use.
Did have a Game Boy version of one of those in the series. I wasn't particularly a fan of it, but I can understand why people liked it. I never finished it though, because I
You're gonna
got
regret
stuck.
letting us live. You can count on that.
Oh yeah? Why don't you save it for the ring?
I don't want to save it for the ring. I want to save it for my sword, or my bat, or my fist, or whatever weapons I have.
Tendo. When that guy sits down for a meal, he always saves the best tasting shit for last.
He eats shit. Reiji Ishioda, Omi Alliance Lieutenant Ishioda family patriarch.
I think that's fucking stupid. All that does is give someone else the chance to eat it first.
You want me to beat your ass again?
Feeling
Is that
warmed
what this
up
is?
yet, everyone? Guys? Oh, shut up. I need to save my energy for this shit, so don't make me answer stupid questions.
Hey, hotshot. If you've got anything up your sleeve, now's the time.
Yeah. That's you, right? Make some magic.
No need for that.
No need for
You
that.
haven't played your last card yet. In fact, here he comes now.
Numba's back. It's Numba. I'd recognize those boots anywhere. Numba, he's our number one. Numba, here he comes.
Funny thing, I wasn't expecting to come back.
I was
Trust
expecting you
me
to come
on
back.
that. I thought I was done getting dragged into your messes.
What made you come back?
But
man?
for some reason, I
It
couldn't
has been
stop
said 50
worrying
times in the
about you
past
guys.
minute. Yes. Oh shit.
Number.
So I'm here. From now on, your fight is mine too.
Number. Number.
Hug him. Yeah.
Coming here and acting all cool, you jerk.
Where the heck have you been, man?
Yeah, why is he acting all cool? He's not like that.
Nobody's
Oh,
killed
whatever.
you yet? What, you got nobody left to stab in the back?
Oh, come on.
Leave it to a Yakuza to hit below the belt. I know I fucked up. But I'm done with backstabbing.
I'm here to front stab.
From now on, I'm with them.
I'll have what he's having.
I owe you guys an apology. Let me make it up to you.
Namba rejoined the party. Yay! Yeah. You know one game series I haven't played?
Fine.
Dragon Quest. I'm done with backstabbing. Trustworthy fan. He is a trustworthy friend. I trust him.
You've been hitting the gym number. Looks like you beefed up a bit while you were away.
You replaced Psycho? Oh my.
Does?
He is a healer though too. He does do healing.
Yeah, I noticed too. Seems like
This'll
whenever
be fine.
someone comes back to a party, they're stronger than when they left.
Okay.
So that's normal? Well, I did want to impress you guys if I came back, so I practiced a new move.
What's that? What'd you practice? What is it?
You're kidding!
Watch me.
Wanna fight? I got this!
Now, this is music that's ready to drop. Kill Namba right now. No! Namba's my friend.
Bring it on.
Namba's my number one. Follow up. Someone follow up. No, he. You gonna kill? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh. Sure.
Okay.
All right. What did you learn? Essence of Pyro Prison. A powerful skill that unleashes a condensed steam of superheated stain. Deals heavy fire damage to all enemies and may leave them burned. Yeah. Absolutely. Come on, Namba. Essence of Pyro Prison. Oh my Lanta. Yes.
Take your best shot.
Please.
Oh, come on. Who hides? Who hides when he attacks? I don't know anyone who does that.
Care for a magic trick?
No one. I don't know anyone. That's weak man's way out. Anyway, is this what Japan is like? Yes. It's absolutely every inch of it, just like this. Only shown in Japan? Yeah, I guess if you go to that part of Japan.
Let's go.
Let me see.
Get serious.
Let us bat. Oh, paralyze.
Let's go.
My Lanta. I like saying my Lanta.
Yeah. Take your best shot.
Mix between my Lanta, my goodness, my oh my Lanta.
You're in for it now.
It's my Lanta, you know? It's not your Lanta.
Right back at you.
Ooh. Perfect guard in the back.
Take this. Right back at you.
Oh, he had a counter. Oh, I didn't notice that. DJ Chanta. Oh, is that where I got that from? Like, I don't remember where I got that from. That explains a lot. What do I want you to do? Do another belch or pigeon raid or push and shove.
Bring it on.
Nope. A sense of resuscitation. Now the special way of bringing a friend back from the brink revives a fallen ally. Oh, that's good to know. We don't need that right now. Oh, you could take a power nap though. That's fine. Yeah, I want to keep you for that. I can't believe I forgot where that was a Full House reference. Whatever. You know. Sometimes you just absorb things from the universe and you forget where they're from. I haven't seen the Fuller House stuff, by the way. Just like I've never seen the new Boy Meets World stuff. Or what is it called? Girl Meets World? It's not like I'm not interested, it's just like I wasn't excited to go immediately do that. Even though those are basically my Friday nights and all that. Fire belch. Let's just do a belch. I could have used you for the tiger, man.
Good to go.
Good to be back. Watch me.
Just use your regular fist. They're all burny.
Right back at
Your counter is not being very effective. I hope you know that. He doesn't, but I hope he does know that, even though he doesn't.
Watch this.
You're in.
But I hope he does.
You're in it now. Right back at you.
Just kicking the heck out of a guy while he's down. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this guy is all bad news bears. I want to break him down.
Going in. Get serious.
I was really hoping to see Namba back in the class that I had him in last, which was the breakdancer class. But, oh well, because he has some really good moves for that. Let's just do tag team with everyone.
Come on. Let's go.
Essence of mayhem. Burn, burn, disco inferno.
You're done now.
Oh, face ball. That's all it was for you? That's all? Alright, well, whatever. You know, all that and it's barely anything. Have I listened to Live? 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 Live a life? Live a live? Living life? Nope. Don't know. You know what? I probably should just save that for the healing instead of just keeping the fire going. And gotta heal. I'm guessing Live is a Japanese band? It's a guess. Me consumed by fear.
Yeah?
Oh. I've listened to music live, though. You know, that I've done. Strange as that sounds. Power snooze greatly reflects on precious. All allies. Okay, endless desire. Everyone, endless desire. Yeah. Oh, it's a gradual increase. Ah, shit. That's not good. No, Life is the band who brought you the Dolphins Cry. The Dolphins Cry? Is that like when doves cry? Except it's in the sea and no one notices because they're already wet.
Bring it on.
Let's go.
Please get enraged. Please, please, please.
Watch me. You wanna fight?
Right. Jackie? What? Is that not how it works?
I got this. Okay.
I feel like that must be how it works.
Have fun with this. Oh yeah?
The dolphins cry.
Yeah.
Arr, arr.
Come on.
That's also how they cry, right?
Here we get. Let's do it.
You're in.
Good to go.
Well.
The tears. I still think it's about tears for dolphins. When they're doing that noise, they're really sad. That's what it is. It's gotta be.
That's better. Right back at you.
Ooh, that was half of it.
Come on.
We must protect Namba.
Right back at you.
Ooh,
Let's go.
me no likey.
Let's go. Going in.
This guy doesn't want to get enraged. Don't want that. Did you know, and you probably did, that dolphins are secondarily aquatic?
Okay.
When you say secondarily, okay, when you say that, you mean that they only are partially,
All patched up.
you know, needing to be in the water?
I'm up.
Yeah. I mean, that's why they have the blowholes, right?
I got this. Get right back at
And they are mammals. I mean, whales are also mammals, too.
Bring it on.
I mean, the mammals who looked at land and said, nah. Oh, is that way they took their hands. Got it. Motivational headband.
Nice.
Die Hard Skewer.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh, learn the job Pyrograph. Learn the job Nauseating Breath.
Excellent.
Learn the skill Neck Twister.
I'm getting stronger. Yes.
Impish Wink. Oh, a lot of stuff going on this recovery here. You want to try fighting us again? Wusses.
What?
Oh, he's so sparkly eyes, like a puppy.
You saved my ass again. How many times does that make now?
Aw.
Let's stop keeping track. I have to. But
They're
hey,
about to cry.
what's your plan
They
now?
keep their fashion up. Yeah, they do.
Huh? I mean, as long as you're here, you wanna help me out a little bit longer? I need all the help I can get right now, man. But what I really need
Is a brother.
are friends like you at my side.
Yeah. And no Aryan side, since she is an
Hey, man.
optional character.
After everything I did to you guys, as selfish as I was,
You were very helpful, and you need to
you'd
stay in the
still
party.
call me your friend?
Yes.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
the tears. Oh.
You know, you're crazy. Really? Who's the one who came back, huh? For real? I mean it.
I haven't been in many
You
fags,
guys are
but
the
this is
Skrulls.
ridiculous. Only a little bit.
Is it so hard to admit you like us?
Shut up.
He's number 1. Well, he's number
I'm
2,
sure all of
actually,
us
because
here are a
Ichiban
little
literally
crazy.
mean is number 1. But anyway,
But that's the best part of being friends.
the music is bad. Maybe a little bit. This
Welcome
is not the best song on the soundtrack. We're supposed to highlight the emotional moment. If the music was too good, you'd be like, oh
Shake
my
on
god, this music is so good. What's being said?
You call that a shake? Come on. Show some love.
Oh, that was awkward.
Listen.
Cutscene. And now, no voice. My brother said you treated him well.
Yes.
As he should. His stay with the Gojimo was made as comfortable as possible. Mm-hmm. Hey, shouldn't you be apologizing? You locked his brother up for 6 months. He probably doesn't have to, actually. Huh? My brother was actually saying that, he's going to ask the lady who is his chaperone in Gojimo to marry him. What? Wow. I would be actually distracted by good music. See? Told you. Say what? For real? So, considering how happy he is, I guess it's kind of hard to stay mad at him. His freedom may have been restricted, but that doesn't mean we didn't treat him as an honored guest. Oh, come on. Oh shit. Zhao's still locked up, too. Where is he? Looking for me? Yeah, we've been looking for you. He doesn't look like the best for wear. Hey, Zhao. Ooh. He's holding his arm like when I got my blood taken. Jacki, I like you. Well, I like you people too. It's good. You're cool, Spike Check. Do I look okay? I've never got my ass kicked that hard in my whole life. But you made it here on your own?
Nah.
I wouldn't say that, no. Huh? Follow me, Kasuga-kun. I gotta introduce you to someone. Sorry, but I've gotta restrict this to just Kasuga-kun. Don't worry, it won't be long. Alright, if you say so.
Yo.
Wait a sec. I never got my eyes kicked so hard in my whole life. What do you mean by your eyes got kicked? Who could it be that would only meet with Ichiban? No one. No one here would ever just meet alone with Ichiban. That is so close.
Hey.
They don't know each other like that. You didn't say eyes. You did write eyes though. That's the word eyes. Eyes right there. She'll be fine. Alright, Psycho. Anyone else to talk to? It was just Psycho that had the dialogue? Okay. Wait, before we leave. Are there any shinies in here? We gotta take a look. There's certainly no bodies. Nobody knows. Nothing? I'm just making everyone wait awkwardly. That's so like me. Alright then. No shinies to pick up. Let's go through the door. Here we go.
Kasuga-kun.
Voice
Follow
again.
me.
He's got a giant bruise right
So,
here.
who's the guy you wanted me to meet?
And,
An
here.
old friend of yours. He prefers to meet with you alone, if that's possible.
I think I know
I don't
two
get it.
possibilities.
Did he
His
rescue
old
you?
boss that shot him, or
More or less.
or his
Thing
friend
is,
from
he's
before.
with the Omi Alliance.
What's his name?
Yeah,
I don't know. He wouldn't
his
tell
friend
me.
before he went
Guess
to
I'll
jail.
have to ask him
Maybe
myself.
I have a lot of
Pretty
comments.
much.
I welcome them. That guy looks like he's very clean shaven, though. It is the friend. It's the friend from before he went to jail. It's gotta be. It's him. I knew it.
It's been a while, Aniki.
Mitsu.
I knew he'd come up again, but he hadn't come up
Holy
since like the
shit,
very beginning of the
Mitsu.
game.
You're okay. I don't know if okay is the right word,
Yeah, they made me dye my hair.
but I seem to be doing better than you at least.
What's going on, man? I never caught up with you after I got out of prison. Have you seen Arakawa-san recently?
Nah,
Us peons hardly ever see him these days.
So I've heard.
So unrecognizable. Very.
Not happy about that myself. Even though we're Omi Alliance now, inside, I'm still Arakawa.
So you're Omi too?
Yeah. I had to rescue Zhao in secret. If they find out, I'll be executed.
Doesn't that mean you shouldn't be talking to me?
It does. But I had to say one thing to you. I can't say much else, but you need to know.
What?
What do we need to know?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens,
that's not wise.
He'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore.
We need a word
Sorry.
in English for unrecognizable.
Mitsu.
Unrecognizable
I'll be in
is an
touch.
English word. We're tending towards German. Oh, the lights. I love them. Can't say I understood all of that at all. Unfortunately.
So
I
what's
think one
going
of them
to
was a
happen
bank.
to the Yokohama Lumang?
Damn, going straight for the jugular, huh? Obviously, Mabuchi's ruined everything. The Great Wall is full of holes now. If the Omi decide to invade, it'll crumble.
Is there any hope?
I don't know. But if we don't patch up the wall, it's all over. And with me like this.
Man, it hurts just looking at that.
Hurts having it. That's why I'm thinking of stepping down.
Huh?
It doesn't matter so much who the boss of the Liumang is.
Thank goodness
In
this
the
person is
end,
telling us about
the
things.
only thing
Yeah.
that really matters
Some stuff you
is
can't
whether
really
my
show.
men
You
have
have
a
to
place
explain.
to call home. You get it?
Though, Yakuza does a
Yeah.
lot of explaining.
I know the Lumang origin story.
Ah. Then you know why we formed in the first place. I don't know if I can keep us going anymore. I was never that great at it. Not like my father.
You got some
But
great faction,
who's
though,
the
my
next
dude.
leader gonna be if you step down?
I have someone in mind. Someone who's tough, bold.
If you really
friend of
want to take
yours,
issue with
actually.
culture, this is embarrassing.
Ooh.
How so?
Song Hui-san.
Song Hui-san?
Song Hui? You'd give the Lumang to the Komi Jewel?
Yeah, I know.
Do you have a thing for her?
Up to now, the two factions have been like oil and water. But the world's changing. Walls are crumbling. If we don't start banding together...
Is the game just called
none of
Yakuza?
us
The whole
will
series is a Yakuza. Well,
Not
Yakuza
everyone
series.
will accept the merger, of course.
This
I'm
is the
sure
first
we'll
of the
lose
turn-based
members.
ones.
But that hasn't changed
Like a
the
Dragon.
overall
Yakuza Like a
situation
Dragon.
for the Ijin 3. It's join or die.
Yeah. I think I see what you're saying.
Do you?
You figure Song Hui will keep the Lumang from going extinct. Meanwhile, the Komi Jewel get a new home. So both your people and her people will be better off. Everyone's a big, happy family.
Well, you don't have to put it like that exactly. Soft sweetheart terms and shit.
Yeah, I do. You're a good guy with a big ol' heart. I kind of figured.
Do we really have to do this?
Yes.
I can't be that annoyed with you. The Ijin 3 do owe you a lot. The Seiryu clan's probably singing anthems about you.
Yeah, speaking of, I think I'll visit the chairman and see how grateful he really
Yeah, he's
is.
the only one of the three
Sounds like you plan on
sectors that we
making a
don't know
big
what's going on.
request.
And I know what Yakuza was and is. But that's good.
But-
'cause I only know so much.
I have some idea of how this fake bill ended up in your pocket.
There's just something I want to ask him. I think he'll be willing to talk about more secret shit now, don't you think?
You should.
Maybe.
We all owe you big time. You sure don't hesitate to cash in on favors. Well, give my regards to him when you see him.
I really like that guy. He's a fun character. Let's see. Now, we finally got freedom again. Let me just save, because I need a save. Here we go. Alright, let's take a look around. And also, I want to... Wait. Gear. Non-bus gear. snake stick. Much better than the plastic umbrella, don't you think? Just a little bit. Now, I want to do... Yeah, we'll just do some of this and a little bit of that. Oh, yeah. It might help if I do this and then that. There we go. Now, how do I want these guys to be in here? Well, we're definitely going to change your class again. Let me take a look at something really quick on you. Already check stats for your job. Your stat is level 14, homeless guy. Because we were doing breakdancer before for you. I think we could keep you on this for a bit longer. But I want to update your relationship with Ichiban, which we might actually be able to update. We should be able to update now that we have him back in the party. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna go to survive. Yes. Okay, but before we do that, I want to do Eri and you. It's not... Actually, no, that's a terrible combination. Yeah, do those two. Yes, that's better. Alright. Thinking things a bit better now. Alright. Now, where they want me to go here, I'm not going there immediately. I want to go to survive. Because we're going to survive. Cha. So, over here. Do I want to take a cab, as it were? I'm going to take the... We'll get the next cab that we see on the way. Make it easier. Here we go. Just one more time. Everybody's feeling fine. Here we go now. Here we go now. Put your head to the beat. We got everything you need. There we go now. Why are you hitting the sign there? Just overpowering him. Time for me to sleep. Have a great night. Aw, thanks for joining back, too. It's good having you. Sleep up. We'll see you next time. Jax, what did I do? You don't like the song? Is that what it is? Put your head to the beat. We got everything you need. Here we go now. Here we go now. Going to survive. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, here we go. Jinx has got the flu. Psycho, as always. Spectacular. Lily. Yep. Everyone, you just need to learn how to walk out of the way of me, please. Thank you. More Daikon. How long does that take? 5 minutes. Sure. Psycho is always in the way. Let's see. He's got the hearts. He's got the hearts. He's got the hearts. We're gonna get a side. Oh, we're gonna get a story. There's nothing in this for me except seeing me smirk. Oh, cute. Thank you. Namba.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry. For lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point.
Luck?
Then what about the part where you sold hospital meds?
That's a nice smirk.
Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
Ooh, tell us about the
What do you mean?
complications, Doc.
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Yeah, man, I'm all ears.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it. It's all I ever wanted in life.
Oh.
But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts.
I'm
difficult
happy seeing
patients,
Naba.
never
Tell me
a
to
word of
stop
thanks.
smoking.
Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up.
Mizue?
And in her introduction,
Ooh, tell us about Mizue.
she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
Uh-oh.
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her?
Are you
No, he
kidding
just
me?
wanted his teeth.
She was
just wanted her
23
teeth.
and a looker.
He just wanted her teeth.
And I was just a
In that
middle-aged
order.
loser.
Wait, don't worry, you're younger than you look. Age is only a number. You can still be a player. What a thing to say. Don't worry, you're younger than you look.
So what? You totally look younger than you are.
You think so?
Oh,
For
absolutely.
sure. If you told me you were in your
Don't laugh.
20s or hell, your teens,
We're not supposed to laugh.
I'd believe it.
God damn it, Ichiban.
Sorry.
Ichiban
That was a good
laughed.
one, though.
It's okay for him to
You
laugh,
got
right?
me.
Anyway,
can tell him
back
to
to
shut up.
Mizue-chan. What happened?
No, that's right. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
That's a good sign.
If only I had
Is it-
half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and
Has she been
Mizue-chan was
taking like
walking out
Novocaine or
alone.
something? Novocaine's
Was she
doctors.
restocking?
His dentist.
I mean, if you were slacking off, she
Yeah,
was
for
probably
sure.
having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the
Why
rumors,
would you want that? Well,
someone was swiping
if you're gonna be
medicine and
selling medicine.
it illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
She knew extra
From what
money,
I heard,
guess.
her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could.
It's important to tell
But a
us all
single
this.
nurse's
Just some guy at a
salary
bar.
wouldn't get
It's
them out
not
of the
some
hole.
guy at the
No
bar.
way.
It's Namba.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness.
We know
Thing
Namba.
is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest.
I mean,
She was only doing
technically,
it for her family.
she was doing it to
yeah,
sell
she was breaking
things
the law,
illegally.
but she wasn't
So
trying
yeah,
to
she
hurt
was doing
anyone.
to be a criminal.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty
been to
tough
a
call
few
to
bars?
make.
I've been to
Now you're on
at
the same
least
page
2
I was.
bars.
Anyway, in the end,
Maybe
all I could
3.
do was watch her walk away.
How much are we
without saying a
learning here?
word.
We are learning a lot
If there ever
about
was a criminal who
his
deserved a free
turmoil
pass,
of the heart.
it was Mizue-chan.
His
That was what I
tragic
thought
background.
At the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the
no.
police involved and started gathering
Oh
evidence.
no.
He waited that long to
Did
take
he
action?
take the fall for her?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally,
No.
being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if
I
the
wouldn't even
cops
tell
caught
anyone this.
Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad
It's been on his
news.
mind. It was bothering
She'd have a
him.
police
And they're
record,
friends.
and
They're
her
really
name
close
in
friends.
all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba? Are you telling me you...
Yeah.
He did?
I went up and
Oh,
confessed to the whole
Namba.
thing. Stealing, selling,
Wasn't that
and
guy
all.
just shooting the other guy?
That's how you
Nope.
lost your nursing license?
Nope.
Yep.
This guy is on our
And I
side.
got fired too, naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
I'm gonna guess
Not
the
that
answer
I'm aware.
somewhere.
In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
What do you mean she's
She's
going
going
overseas? Where is this coming from?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
She always
Well, in
dreamed of
that
going
case,
overseas.
Why not go say farewell?
And other
If only
bodies
I
of
could.
water.
For starters,
Maybe
I
a
don't know
river
when
is
she
a good place to
leaves.
start.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Psycho can hold her liquor very well, so she must have drank a lot.
I think
You want to play Portal 2? I played through Portal 2. I never played the co-op, though.
Fill me in, if you please.
Oh,
Not really in the mood for
Namba
playing
here
it, though,
was
right
going
now.
off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was, thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thanks for covering for me.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayako know at
See,
some
they're
point.
bros. They are big bros.
Preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bond went up. Yes, yes, yes. Level 3. That's the way it is. Kasuga feels his bond with Namba grows stronger. Namba will now gain more experience when he's not in the active party. Namba can now change to the fortune teller job. Excellent. Now, we had a lot of conversations that could have leveled you up since before, but it doesn't appear that that's going to be happening. I see it's nothing. We gotta level him up some more. Now, Sonji. Might be good as a gift. Why am I giving him gifts? Have some roses, Sonji. It'll be like this. A rose bouquet from me? Yeah. You gonna take it or not? Of course. I will. I love roses. There's no truer beauty. Thank you. Oh. Here, take a bonsai also. Because why not? Or actually lilies. What pretty lilies. Are these for me? Take good care of them. Please go up a level so we can socialize a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now we get to learn more about this dude. We're learning all the juicy stuff today.
Hello, Kasuga-san. I must say this place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, ain't it? Also, seriously, man, how's a guy make drinking alone look so cool? Guess it's
I
easy
don't
when you're
think
as
he
handsome
looks
as
so
you.
cool to me. It looks like he's wearing a giant
That's kind of you
raincoat
to say.
all the time.
Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Yo, for real? Hey, now you're
I
speaking
mean,
my language,
we did give you
man.
like a bunch of flowers. How similar is this to my experience in Japan? One for
you
one.
certainly
Very
are a
one for one.
mysterious one, Kasuga-san. Sungri speaks highly of you as well. I dare say it makes
I didn't
me
actually have a
jealous.
lot of alone time in
Oh,
Japan
come on.
for the most part.
Speaking of, Have you been with her long?
Even the raincoat.
You've got
oh,
this
yeah.
butler and lady of the
Well, it
house
was
thing
in
going on.
February.
It's only been 3
So
years
obviously I was
since I
wearing
was brought into the
raincoats.
Komijul. I can't say it's been long.
Oh shit.
Up until then, I was with a group called the Jingon Mafia. I was their leader's body
Jingon.
double.
Mafia.
Body double? You mean like a decoy? Just like the real thing?
Indeed. If my master was ever targeted by our enemies, I was to be killed in his place. That was my duty.
That was his Call of
I
Duty.
didn't figure people still did that kind of stuff.
I don't think they say
Oh,
shit
wait.
in Japan. They do.
Does that mean your
Kusou.
face is...
Have you ever heard
An
them say
imitation,
kusou
yes.
in the game? They're saying shit.
What you see is a result of large-scale plastic surgery. But I'll have you know my previous face was rather handsome as well. A shame not a single picture of it exists anymore.
Really? Out the window
He
then,
had
huh?
facial surgery.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So that means Junki Han isn't your real name either, right? What's your real name then?
Surely we're not that close yet, are we?
Come on. First step in becoming friends is calling each other by name, right?
Well, isn't this awkward?
Please send a
I'm
letter.
afraid
What
I'm
letter
the
are you
type to want
referring
a
to?
bit more distance with people.
That how it was with the Jingon Mafia? From the name, I'm guessing it was some sort of Korean
L?
Yakuza-like thing.
Wait, no. For you guys.
Weren't you once a member of the
There you
Tojo clan, Kasuga-san? I'm surprised you've never
That's a
heard of
letter.
the Jingon Mafia.
I was in the clink for a long time.
The Jingon Mafia and the Tojo clan clashed in the 1980s, long before you were
80s
serving
mafia.
time.
The 80s? Dude, that's 40 years ago. I was just a baby back then. Doubt I even had hair.
Yes, I had yet to be born myself. Regardless, early in the
Well, I
decade,
can't do
the
other
Tojo
letters.
clan
I mean,
attacked the
that's
Jingon
an M,
Mafia and
kind of.
massacred a great number
That's not
of
an
them.
A.
Around 30 or so.
Oh, there's a V. There you go.
30?
30? What?
Back then, Kamurocho was the most sought-after territory in all of Asia. I've heard the conflicts for control were rather intense. The Tojo clan was incredibly strong, and they made sure it was a well-known fact.
Still, to off 30 of them is...
To get their revenge, the Jingon Mafia main arm in Korea sent even more members to Japan, some of them as undercover agents. But deception is a tricky business, and all who could not strike at the heart of the Tojo clan were considered failures and forbidden from returning. In the end, those that couldn't carry out the mission were abandoned and left without any place to go. One of them happened to be my father.
Then, you were born here, in Japan.
Yes, but be that as it may, I don't recall being welcomed here.
That sounds about
I wasn't
right
even
for
accepted
people
by
that
any
are.
Korean communities either.
How do you say? Like
My
mixed
family
in
was
Japan?
treated
Is
like
that the right
slime
wording? I'm
and
not
kicked
sure.
out from wherever we went. We came to be called the Stray Jingon Mafia, running away whenever we were discovered.
Slimes who run away, huh?
Gaijin. Gaijin. Oh yeah, Gaijin also would be. Well, I wouldn't say Gaijin necessarily, but like if his mother was Japanese or like a Hanyin, like a half and half or something. Unless actually his mother might also have been Korean. I don't know. Anyway, you're worth too much experience, slimes that run away. I love Ichiban so much. Should have gone with Maverick. You're worth too much experience. His brain is immediately going to battle systems. I'm gonna go with the slimes one.
Is that funny to you?
No, I'm sorry. It's just the metal slimes. They, well, you probably didn't think about it, but that's a classic.
Believe me, we weren't really going for a video game reference, Kasuga.
I don't know either.
Of course
but
not.
definitely
Totally. Anyway, the straight Jingon Mafia.
And
Sorry.
slimes. Metal slimes.
Didn't mean to be weird about it.
I'm not bothered. You have a certain honesty about you I can even admire, Kasuga-san.
So, what happened to the straight Jingon after that?
They got adopted and became domestic Jingwan.
Enter the 21st century, the winter of 2006.
It was cold.
Around the time I turned 20, The Jingon Mafia from the mainland made an all-out assault against the Tojo clan. But even as that happened, the stray Jingon Mafia received not a word of warning. We were left completely in the dark. Our fathers were entirely forgotten by the countrymen that sent them here.
Oh, Gaijin just means foreigner.
I might
That's
know
what
a
that
guy
means.
who could sympathize with that.
Oh?
Yeah, he's right in front of you.
Technically, the full word is
I got
Gaikoku.
tossed out by my family and
But
locked
it's
up
shortened to
for
Gaijin
18
because it's
years.
just easier to say.
Oh, that's right. That must be why I can't
It's kind of
bring
more
myself
like
to hate
outsider
you,
when it's shortened.
Kasuga-san.
Whereas, like,
So,
someone from a
what
different
happened to the
country was
Jingon's
Gaikokujin.
big all-out attack?
Despite
welcome.
their careful planning, they were ultimately crushed by the Tojo clan. Ironically, those that survived came from all over to join those of us in the stray Jingon Mafia. It was a miserable sight. Both sides cut off from home and left with no choice but to band together in the social sewer of a country that wasn't theirs.
Sounds like you struggled. Wouldn't know it from looking at you, though.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, finally starting to warm up to me?
It would seem so. I haven't been acting much like myself today. I had a great time drinking with you, Kasuga-san. I truly mean that.
So whatever happened to the real Junki Han? What's he up to now?
He revived the
Real
Jingon
things.
Mafia roughly 3 years ago, and at that time had taken over a considerable portion of Kamurocho. But he was shot in the head and killed. I was absent at the time.
Ooh.
And it all came crashing down, huh? Hmm? Wait, then that means... Can't you use your real name now? Why keep up the body double thing? You're not trying to become the real Jungi Han, are you?
Oh, he might.
Who can say? But that's none of your concern, is it, Kasuga-san? Or am I wrong?
Nah, you got me there.
Farewell.
Guess he's not the type to open up so easily. I'll just have to keep drinking with him.
Until he passes out, and then you can open him up easily later in a way that is non-consensual, in a way that you should not do, by the way. That's not legal. Don't do that. Kasuga feels his bond with Junji Han grow stronger. Junji Han will now gain more experience when he's not in the active party. Yes, very gross. Alright. Let me see. Does Junji Han have a karaoke song yet? Because I want him to have a karaoke song if he doesn't.
Let's get ready to rock!
Junta, Namba, Kochi. He doesn't. Why doesn't he sing? Oh. Well, since we have Namba back, we're gonna let Namba do some singing with a passionate backup with Namba.
This one's a real classic.
Here we go.
I've been a fool, and you've been childish.
Yeah!
You got her chasing sweeter dreams. Never could
go
hide the truth in your eyes. Go. That's how
It's appropriate he's singing the song now that we know about his Florence Nightingale nonsense with being the martyr for that one woman. I'm not singing. Yeah, you're right, I'm not singing. It's midnight. I'm not going to be singing that.
couldn't get it out, always just pulled away. So then why, please won't you tell me why you could find the words to say goodbye.
You're dying to sing? Of course I am.
I'm lost, I'm no good at this. I'm in love, still in love, still in love with you.
So weird that they're using that photo of the guy at the homeless shelter. Well, not the shelter.
Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
I'm not singing. Song's almost over anyway. If it was a more reasonable hour, sure. But it's not. So I'm not. There we go. Dame, 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 ho. That's the most you're gonna hear out of me for that. Really good. We ranked number 33. Love that song. Guys gotta eat. Guys gotta go. Guys gotta do the stuff that you know. Speaking of no, we're gonna save it there. And we're gonna call it a night because it is late and I do have to do prep and such. Jax wants to sing and dance. You know, if I had a better setup, sure, I wouldn't mind doing some dancing too. It'll be fun. But anyway, we're gonna call it from there today. Thank you for joining me tonight. It was lovely having everyone. Tomorrow we'll be back for some Feckless Fridays and having a amalgamation, a bunch of random shorter games. Hopefully join you there. And I might do a Saturday stream too, just for the sake of doing some more Oblivion and Blueprints. Hope to see you then. In the meantime, please do not forget to reticulate your possums.
Have a good night, everyone. It was lovely having you tonight. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.